Hello, welcome back, everyone. It's that time of the week. It's NASCAR 2013. Yeah, we're back on this game. Um, I mean, we did NASCAR 15 last week, but this game is almost like almost exactly like 15, anyways. So it's not too much of a difference, but we are on this game. So yeah, we went from one insane track to another because this game's auto club is absolutely wild. So I figured this would be a good track to go with. So yeah, hello chat. Let me go to top live. Okay, there we go. So yeah, hello Turquoise Hawk. Hello Brain Taylor. Hello Unleasher. Unleasher said, "Oh, a Danganronpa scheme, a Kyoko themed one. I would love that. That'd be freaking sweet." Who's excited for Xfinity Night Race? I forgot. It's a double freaking header. That's gonna be freaking. It's gonna be wild. 15 years since we last had a night race there in the Xfinity series. That's some pretty good stuff. Um, JC's going to bed. Have fun. Well, sucks you're not going to the auto club race. Yeah, that yesterday was just was nuts. With it was snowing, then raining. Like God himself just was upset that auto club was not going to get any more races there. Like it was a sign. Auto club wouldn't give me a refund. Wow, that's fucked up. I'm sorry to hear that. That's really disgusting to hear that. Well, 84 waffles will give you 84 hearts. I don't know. We'll make it up to you and have this race be one hell of a show. Only thing that changed in 2013 is the palette. Kind of. Maybe the tire wear is slightly different. I'm not sure. The AI in 15, there must be like very, very minute changes or something because watching labels like NASCAR 15, like Auto Club stuff. Same with Mertz's one. Like the AI were really insane there. 2013's not to that extent, so I don't know. It'll be really interesting to do a deep dive and just like figures like some of the stuff out, like same like with tire wear and everything. So I don't know, but how cool it'd be see a Coco Tinker. That'll be, like I said, it'll be absolutely amazing. I would love that. I kind of tried doing something like that in my Rivals career mode, but obviously I'm limited in my talent, so I kind of just went with basic like color schemes of like purple and white. But yeah, thank you everybody for tuning in. I appreciate it. I know, actually, at least this time I was actually able to get the stream going on in time. The thing is, I was getting some NASCAR rival stuff done this morning, and goddamn, well, that was I spent like most of my morning on that, more than I should have. That game, you're gonna see more wild and weird shit happen with episode 59 or whatever that I worked on. So yeah, more bizarre shit that I realize is a thing. I don't want to spoil it, but it is it's nuts. It should have been turned into yeah. I would like of all tracks to get like demolished. And how come Texas lives? It's gonna outlive, because Auto Club in Texas were reconfigured or like existed about this at the same time in '97. So yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame. Texas is literally like a cockroach that just refuses to die. But yeah, yesterday was weird with the weather. Motorsport game shit on Monster Game. Basically, I mean that's nothing. That's really nothing new. They've done that forever, since they've done that for a while now. So I don't know. I'm not sure if this is where my face cam usually is, or it's going on the other side. I can't remember. But obviously, because 2013 has so many juicy paint schemes, we're gonna go with something, I guess, a little bit of a throwback. Ryan Newman. Now, if anyone does not know the significance of me and Ryan Newman in Inside Line, is back in the North days, Ryan Newman was the car I always ran in on like 2013. So yeah, so I figured this would be pretty fitting. And also with all the extra DLC schemes that we should have gotten 10 years ago, are now unlocked and everything. So we can race different schemes, and I want to go with this, the one that's like orange and black and like white, because it's like kind of like my channel theme. So I thought that would be kind of fitting. So it's like everybody wins. So we're gonna go with that. And obviously, Auto Club. These are my thumbnail settings, but yeah, so go with that. Champion. We're not gonna qualify, so we'll just go straight to the race. This is gonna be bad because I have not given myself any practice today. I'm really going into it so incredibly cold turkey that this is gonna be quite a challenge. My face cam is weirdly blue, and that's not accurate because I am not feeling blue. See, if I set it to like, it like automatically changes. Like if I position myself differently, it's like it changes color, and I don't like that. So I always keep it as like one consistent like color. I don't know what, cause see, there's light over here, and the light the curtain doesn't block out the light, so depending on how the sun goes, the color change. I need to get like a black curtain or something. That would probably help that issue. But yeah, it's like blue. I mean, maybe it's very fitting because this is the last race at Auto Club, so maybe this is a sign. Like maybe that's what the color of the stream, my face cam should be. Maybe it works out this way. I don't know. Yeah, this is our settings and everything. Highest difficulty, caution, black flags on, damage and everything on full. And with that, we'll just jump into it. So, yeah, man, I guess I can go on a lot of tangents today, but I'll save that for when, I don't know, maybe like I'm kind of just like running by myself. So, yeah, it just sucks, to put it lightly. It's really, really upsetting that this track's gonna get demolished and it gets sold out. Like it just sucks. Like, there had to have been some way to save this fucking track. Whether using obviously new pavement, but use pavement in a way that doesn't make the track just, like, silky smooth and just... Like, there had to have been some way to work around this that it could have been repaved, but use some kind of technology or something so when they repave it, it's not just buttery smooth. So the racing's like crap for like 10 years. Because people forget, when Auto Club was first created, for like 12 to 13 years, racing really wasn't that great there. It really wasn't until about 2010, maybe a little bit sooner than that, when the racing really started to get better. So, yeah. I don't think anyone wants to wait 10 to 12 years for the racing service to get better, but there has to be some better technology so that doesn't happen. Like, why is it now like the mentality of, like, oh, the track's getting old, instead of, like, repaving it, we're just going to either reconfigure it like what they did to Atlanta, or just absolutely demolish it for a short track that may or may not be good and might have just short-term success but long-term loss. I don't know. I mean, if it's like... there's so much strawman arguments. It drives me absolutely insane. Because they're like, well, don't you want short tracks? It's like, I think most people probably do, but after seeing how badly the Gen 7 cars are at short tracks, I don't think anybody would really like that. But even if it was good, I don't think people want to see, like, you know, like tracks that are on the schedule just get completely removed. It's just so stupid. So much straw manning, so much garbage, like arguments, and just making points that no one even wanted. Like, no one wanted, like, tracks, like, just to get completely axed from the schedule. How about instead of having 2 dates on the schedule for, like, most of, like 6 or 7, 8 tracks, how about we just have 1? So the schedule could be, like, 29 races, and then you can kind of add 1 or 2 extra ones here and there. But no, instead we're just going to... Oh, God, it pisses me off. It pisses me off. It's a shame. And, of course, they're doing it for just... Oh, God, it's gross. It's gross. I hate to rant, but, like... Maybe I do like to rant, but... It just sucks. So, at least we got it in video games. 2013 replicates the insanity of Auto Club during this time period pretty well. So, I think we'll give Auto Club one hell of a show here. And, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm not sure which way my face game's supposed to be in. Again, I don't know where it's supposed to go. I think it's over here. I think it's somewhere around here. We can adjust as the race goes on. But yeah, here we go. 200 laps. I don't want to prolong this anymore. It's going to be pretty wild. So we're starting last, shotgun on the field. Hopefully the audio and everything's alright. Yeah, we got 200 laps to deal with this glorious track. We're going to give this one hell of a send-off for the memories it gave us over the decades. Actually, that was perfect where my face cam's supposed to be. That was perfect. Alright. So obviously, I'm going to take it very easy here on the start. I'm not really going into this race expecting to beat Claypool's lap-lead record of like 185, which I'm not going to be able to achieve. Hell no. But at least we can go in here. I mean, this game doesn't really track laps led, so I'm not really expecting that. But, you know, just slow and steady. As I say that, made contact with Robert Gordon, so not really the ideal strats, but, you know, it's okay. We got Kenseth up at the front. Dave Blaney tried to cut me off there. I mean, I guess it worked. Do you have a goal like for this stream too? I don't think I do. Thunder 04 seemed to work out pretty good when I did that, but I don't think I have a stream goal for this. But obviously, the more likes, the better. That pushes the video up in the algorithm and everything. So the more likes, the better. So I'll still probably chill out for likes. I loved it when your phone went off. It's the funny thing is, it scared me. Like, I actually jumped. I don't know if it was picked up in the recording or not, but like I jumped a little bit. Cause see, I was so focused that like that just. Yeah, and just that phone woke me up at least twice during the day, like when I was sleeping. So it was very annoying. And then it did it a third time, and it's just it pissed me off. I think the car can need a little bit of getting rid of the brake bias there to get a little bit better, make it a little more freer. But generally, at least from like a default perspective, the car's pretty competitive. It's not. We're just not like slow. We're not like slow or anything. So it seems like it's got a decent balance. See, they check up a little bit, but it's not like NASCAR 15 for whatever the reason. I don't know why it's like that. But here they're a little more subdued. Yeah, they're all stacking up here. Kurt's back here. That doesn't make me happy. Yeah, we're up in the top 30. So it's good. It's going to probably take us a while to get up to the front. If I had to imagine, it's going to probably take us a good bit. That's if it goes green the whole way, which I don't really know if that's going to be the case. Oh my God, Kurt. Don't make me wreck you. Like, I don't want that to happen. I should have just stayed to the outside, because that's really the lane to be around here. But I thought, you know, I could do something. But clearly I couldn't. What are my picks for today? Well, this is a simulation of, like, the 2023 race, so whoever is the highest in this race, like, if I win, it's going to go to the second highest running person, which, oh, God, right side damage. Okay, we're clear. So hopefully it's someone that currently races or has a number that can be associated with the car now. Like, for example, the 2 cars leading, but what does that really mean? Oh, Scott Speed! Damn it. Fuck. That's not... That, my axle's red. I scraped the wall again. Yeah, it's gonna be tough. But yeah, it's like, well... so it's like Brad's leading, so does that mean Brad is the game's predicting Brad to win, or is it Cindric? I don't know. I guess that's just a debate we'll have to question amongst ourselves for the following centuries to come. But yeah, it's that. I guess I just chickened out. Speed got so close to me, and I just wimped out and just hit the wall. So that's not good. And we got like 35 laps to deal with this too, so that's not. This is gonna make things even worse. And they're okay. Now they're doing the weird checkups. Okay. That is that 5 wide. I think that was a casual 5 wide up there. That was adorable. Oh, the default's so freaking tight. I might have to lower the brake bias some more. Oop, Harvick's in the wall. Kurt just, or that was Stewart that went in the wall. And we're just gonna casually go 4 wide on the bottom.
4 wide. 3 wide, too high.
Just stay out of their lane. Oh, they're stacking up. Get down low. I didn't hit him. That was just, he just got scared. God, there's so many. The track is so wide, it's hard to even tell where people are, even in the bottom, like map indicator, because the dots just kind of appear. So it's a little scary. And also, the draft is a big factor here, too. Like, getting in dirty air really pushes the car and everything. The game accurately recreates some aspects of real life, especially with the Gen 6 cars at this period of time. So it's kind of neat that some of that's reflected here, so it's actually way better just to kind of stay away from their line and just get in, like, clean air. So, like, that's cool. That is many cars wide. I just hit the wall again, so that's smart. Stenhouse goes back to back. It's not. I will eat crow if that happens, because I really doubt he's gonna do much of anything besides making the playoffs based on a win and taking a spot that probably would be deserving for someone else if we somehow get more than like 16 winners or something. After playing Rivals, and I go back to this game, it's like, man, what? How far we've fallen. And it's sad to even say that, because this game kind of has its own derp issues, but man, at least this game is playable. I don't know. NASCAR Rivals really bugs the shit out of me. Yeah, we're up in the top half of the field. We're doing things. We're seeing different paint schemes, so that's always nice to kind of gander upon those. Gordon. Oh my god. Damn. Oh my lord. That, from worrying about Jeff Gordon to then Ty Dillon, Austin Dillon, that's Ryan Newman. That's Jeff Burton. Oh my god. There's 3 cars with Cheerio schemes. We have Austin Dillon that's in that scheme. No, Austin Dillon's not in this yet. That's Ty Dillon. Austin Dillon isn't in the 33. Oh my god, I'm getting NASCAR 15 in this game confused. Got McMurray up there in the... A lot of alternate schemes. And it's like I said, it's just really cool you're able to finally race these. Like, this makes my heart happy. Brad Keselowski just casually just leading. That's adorable. And it looks like it's first and second, and then third on back are just all in this big wad. Ooh, that's... I thought I was gonna hit Boyer. Oh my god, Ambrose. That could have been so bad. We dodged the bullet though. That was kind of cool. He kind of got sideways on his own, but my lord, that was terrifying. Yeah, look at chat correct me. Yeah. Oh, ooh, McMurray. He just put Newman in the wall. That's... You don't want to piss Newman off. Oh my god, Ambrose. Oh my god, Menard. Alright, top 15. Ooh, look at Kyle Busch in a different scheme. He's getting all yiggly. Same with Boyer. Oh, wait, hold on. My car got a little... I felt it. And the back end kind of kicked out a tiny bit, so... Yeah, tire wear is starting to kick in. Just Brad Keselowski's so far ahead, though. Like, how am I supposed to... Usually, I mean, I did like a pseudo practice race like a couple of days ago. It was like just like a 50% race, and there was at least 4 or 5 different yellows brought up by the AI. So I would imagine the AI will wreck themselves. It's just how much and how often. Someone's pitting really early, and I don't know who that was. That was really stupid. But Montoya's in an Axe car. Speaking about Axe, I put on deodorant today. Yeah. I make that sound like such an event, but it's not. But I at least Montoya is making sure that I'm, you know, letting me know that I'm wearing it. It's like, yeah, I am. Thank you for reminding me. Wait, is that Travis Pastrana? Mark Martin. Why did you do that? Mark! Why did you do that to me? Why? What? I was just an innocent, and now my axle's even more red. I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, Travis Pastrana's in the top 10, just casually. Oh, ooh, AI yellow, organic yellow has arrived. And it was, oh no, it's Dale Jr. and he wrecked him. What? Ugh. Okay, that was indeed a wreck. I think the rest of the field should be pitting. I mean, I'll be shocked if they don't, but 15 laps into a run, the tires burn off here a lot, so... Yep, except for Danica. Except for Danica. Yep, that's the most Danica thing ever. And Paul Menard. But almost the majority of the field's pitting, so... That's good. That's going to really mess things up, too, because some people are going to be on fresher tires, and other ones are going to be on older ones. That's going to really complicate things, so... Oh boy, expect a lot of stack-ups here. Damn, 90% on the car performance from those little bit of hits, so... Yeah, that axle really hurt us. Yeah, being willing to go bother me because you'll do it anywhere. That is true. Some certain tracks don't make a whole lot of sense going that insane 5 wide. Like, they just made it insane everywhere, when really it's only a select tracks that kind of do that. So yeah, that's always annoying. Yeah, Danica stayed out. Not gonna... Yeah, Danica. I mean, leave it to Danica to do something stupid. Drink of the day for me, I am drinking Sprite. I ran out of my water this morning, so I have to go to the store tomorrow and probably pick more up. But I will have a cheat day and have a can. So. This is a top 10. Brad Keselowski's still leading. He stayed out. Danica's up there. Got David Rudiman in 5th. Scott Speed 6th. Michael McDowell 7th. Casey Mears 8th. Dave Blaney 9th. And Robbie... Oh, my. We might get another yellow for this. Tony Stewart was the lucky dog. I guess he was the one that pitted. Oh, my. This is... We are going to expect a lot of stack-ups. And we are 23rd, so... It's bad. This is like a yellow waiting to happen. Are you going to do a stream tomorrow? Probably not, unless I somehow don't win and I feel like really motivated to like stream and do this again. But I don't think I will. That was kind of like a rare special occasion. But yeah, I kind of wish I was on the outside line because I really feel like they're just going to check up and everything. And I really don't want to be a part of that. So, yeah, this is going to be, oh god, now I'm just going in the middle. Oh my stack-ups. Just get down low. Let's get down low. That's like 5. That's not 4 wide, Crucci. That's like 6 wide. Ow, Gordon. Do you see what's in front of me? Oh, that is... Please no one pit. I'm just trying to stay away from everyone. Alright, that worked out. Marcus Ambrose to the lead. Hell yeah. No, it's Jimmy. Oh, ooh, hello. Danica. Why am I going off the track? Why? That... Oh my god, freaking Michael Waltrip Racing just split, like, the middle. Mark Martin Boyer just made an absolute joke out of everyone passing them all. Oh, that's what happens when you got people, like, on older tires and the newer ones. It leads to that. And that's just an absolute mess. Gordon damn near about turned me there, so that could have been bad. So if I had to assume, most of these cars in front of me pitted, so we're on equal tires with them. I think. I would assume so. That is such a wad behind me. There's, oh my god, McMurray and Mark, man, what a duo of hatred. Just getting into it with each other up there. Mark is just... He's acting like he did to that one person on... Anybody remember that one tweet Mark Martin made where someone... Oh, okay, never mind. I will refrain that story until we see what happened in the wreck. So yeah, another yellow. Not surprised. Another AI yellow. I'm just kind of curious. Waltrip. I think I said Michael Waltrip Racing. I don't know. Oh God, Paul Menard, where are you going? Oh, that he did the Denny Hamlin wreck, but on the outside wall versus the inside wall. So okay, he's just gonna stay there, huh? He's just gonna look at the fans clapping for that. Yeah, he's in the wall, NASCAR. Yeah, that's okay. I don't think. I mean, I was shocked that people pit here because it's only been a few laps. Okay. Wow, look at the top 16 didn't even pit. Kurt 17th, okay. Alright, well. We got track position. There's other people here that aren't... I don't know. Like they're on equal tires, I think. Do you have access to FS2 for the Xfinity race? I mean, I'll probably be watching Day 500 stream of him watching it. At least I think he's going to be streaming it, so... That's my plan. I barely watch cable anymore, so that's kind of where I usually watch the races, is through that. Oh. Kenseth, that is terrifying to be worried about that. Oh, boy. Okay. Oh my God. Like, as soon as the yellow comes out, they just hit the brakes. Luckily, that didn't damage the car, but oh my. Wow, they are extra stupid today. I expected at least a green flag pit stop at some point, but we aren't even getting that. No, it was Kurt. Why? Oh, Kurt just got his shit dumped. And everyone just piled into him. Oh, Kane just pushed the 38 into... Oh, my... Wow, Kurt is painting that outside wall. They're still hitting him. Wow. Yeah, it's on PC. Nobody should be pitting here. At least, I don't think. Okay, we kept our track position. Nobody... Okay, so we're fourth. Kurt got turned, and shockingly... Okay, other people pitted, so... Yeah, what a freaking mess. This is turning into a shit show, and I have, like, no part of it. It's nice. So I've caused 0 yellows, and AI have done, like, 3 now, or however many it came out. 56 people tuning in. Well, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Everyone's taking out. Yeah, they're just, like, one by one, just hitting them, just to get their anger out on them or something. I don't know. Oh my, Rudiment. That's Quaffle, I think. I don't know. He just hit the outside wall. But we got away from that minefield, well, somewhat, of cars.
Still down low. Clear left side.
He's gonna try to take it easy in the corners. So Jane McMurray is now our new leader. Interesting. How am I today? I think I'm doing pretty good. Do you like nachos? Just give me the chip. I don't want the dip. I just like the chip. JC going on about his food opinions, and I have to chime in and... Yeah. That baffles me. Oh my God. This is going to be a short stream if the AI keep wrecking themselves. This is just sad. Hopefully it wasn't Kurt this time. Baffle. Okay, block blister car got sideways, then the 33 hit him, and the people piled in. Oh my God. What a mess. What an absolute mess. Poor Casey Kane's been involved in 2 of them. This is such a... This is ugly. I don't think anyone's going to pit here, but... No, they're not. Okay, so... Bonus race time in the stream, sure. Well, I have to end this stream before the actual real-life race, like, starts. I can't just keep racing while the stream's going. Like, I have a race review to do. Like, I have to watch the race to give it a proper review from beginning to end, so I can't really just do bonus race. So this will be just normal scheduled race time. But talk about the black flag of people. What? All right. Well, we're close. We're close to the lead. That 93 car, is that That's Quaffle. Huh. Alright, well. I'm just going to stay at the bottom here in turn 1. Hopefully nobody sends it in on me. McMurray's checking up. He got actually a little bit sideways there. Now, I guess that's kind of neat that the AI do get like sideways and they I don't know. It's kind of cool. But the wrecking is getting a little excessive. Oh boy. Just when I think I'm checking up enough, I'm still not checking up enough. That's 3 wide. I really want to be on the outside, but I don't really have a lane. Definitely having a lot of leaders. Look at Scott's speed up here. Look at him do things. Just the bottom lane, you just have to check up so much. You just, it seems like you just bind up so much by being on the oh my god, Kenseth. Jeez. Damn, I had to check up for him so much. That was close between me and Danica. That was amazing how we didn't make contact. Oh, Kenseth, I'm sorry. Alright. Man, we need some green flag laps to get this stuff settled out because I just really suck on these starts. Really trying to capitalize on the runs and everything. But I think we're starting to kind of figure it out. Even though we're 3 wide here amongst this just massive group of cars. Alright, we're just going to let Qualify have the spot because I think he was going to check up or something. Ooh, okay. Oh my god, Scott Speed. Scott Speed's in the lead. He's living up to his last name more than ever now. Look at, oh my god, it's him and Boyer duking it out. What a combination of drivers battling for the lead here. Alright, we avoided all the mayhem, so now we're in 4th. Now we just got to run these people down, which I think, race pace-wise, I think we're pretty good. From what at least I did in practice a couple days ago, it seemed like, you know, the default worked out pretty good, so it seemed to give us a pretty good balance of everything. But it's definitely going to take time for us to run them down, I think. McQueen's to the lead. I didn't even think of that. That's true. And he just straight up just took it. No shenanigans. He just straight up just took the race lead from him. And here comes Truex moving up through the field. Truex really cut him off there. It was very aggressive. Yeah. Now that everything's kind of settling out, we can kind of run the lanes I want to use. Try to be very careful because that out Boyer. Okay, I was gonna say that outside line, it works really good. But you have to be careful up there because that corner kind of it just seems to kind of come up on you like really quickly. So we just have to be a little careful. 3 and 4 isn't like that. It's weird because the corners are slightly different, just different enough. So you always kind of have to like approach them differently, which I appreciate. What if doesn't like cheese? When did I say I didn't like beef? Though cheese is a very finicky thing. Like I like white cheddar popcorn that has like cheddar in it or some form of cheese. I don't mind that. Like Kraft dinner, mac and cheese. Yeah, I like that. Just see, I have a very limited food likage. If I had like a tier list, it would be so controversial. I think I would get canceled for it. But yeah, there's... Oh, well, we just painted the outside. We can't even see the 39 on the right side anymore. But we're up to 2nd. JC mentioned beef on nachos. I thought he just meant like normal, like... I thought he just said nachos and cheese. Well, then I'll have to retract some of my statement then. Casey Kane's up here. Oh, he might have been one of the people that did pit. But if he did pit, then how on earth did he go from like the late 30s all the way up to the 3rd? I don't know. Oh god, the car is getting loose. I felt it. It's getting to that point. Hello, young Jordan. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Massive W for Scott. I agree. He's running pretty quick. I'm having a hard time trying to run him down. It looks like Casey K might be the first that has fresh tires because he's very fast. He's actually pretty close to passing me, so I think he must be on fresh tires. That's the one thing with 2013 that's like frustrating. Ooh, that's tight. That's... Car got tight. That's the one thing about 2013 I've always really liked is the driving model. It is amazing. I always like. I just wish the AI were a little bit better. But yeah, they're pretty. Driving model is pretty good, and especially with this track, you could really run anywhere. So it's really fun. Also, Kane passed me, so I guess this is true to. I was gonna say this is true to real life because Larson's pretty quick here, so that kind of makes sense. There's really no real life 95 car equivalent, so Larson, I guess the 5 car would be the highest running person that could win. So that's a plausible prediction on the game's behalf.
Very impressive.
Somebody's pitting. I don't know why, but who's your favorite Danganronpa character before Kyoko? Before Kyoko. Now that's what makes it tough. Oh, I'm gonna say Peko. I think she's a pretty good one. I generally like the main character in the second game. Thought there was a lot of like interesting like layers to him. So I thought he's a pretty good one. So he's definitely up there. Peko's like up there too. There's probably a couple from the first game that I. Those are just a couple off the top of my head. Oh man, this car is so freaking tight. I gotta be a little more careful. Look at Casey Kane like reel him in. Yeah, he's definitely gonna pass him. Yeah, this car's getting stupid tight. Bubba could be the 93. 95 could be Ross Chastain. I don't see how that's possible. I see. This would just make it easier than. This would just make it easier if the 5 car, if Kane just passes him, because then it'd be like, okay, that's definitely Larson. We can connect it to that. So hopefully the 5 car just takes the lead, so it just kind of makes this a lot easier. Because now we have to do like a whole lot of like mental gymnastics to like figure out who could be a 95 car in real life now. Peko's, I think a couple of other good ones would be Chaki's definitely up there. I just don't think she has nearly the level of like character development or just interesting like character stuff compared to Kyoko. So I don't. She's definitely up there somewhere. I would need to look at like a character list thing, because then like I'll be like, oh yeah, that name. I can. Then I'll like it'll all start hitting me, and I can figure out those are like some off the top of my head. Remember when Truex was like 2/10 behind me? What happened? How is Keselowski 2 seconds behind me now? What happened back there? Golf kid. I lost more weight. I don't think I've lost any more weight since the last time I mentioned it. I think, well, originally before I how do I word it? Before I stopped taking my Zoloft, I think it was around 188. Since I stopped taking it, which was around late January of this year, I've dropped down to about 178. It fluctuates between 178, 177 to like 180. So I don't know what it is exactly today. I've had nothing to really eat since I've woken up, so I'm probably a lot lighter than usual because I don't got like any water load in me or anything in my system. So I'm probably, if I had to guess, if I had to weigh myself now, I'd probably be like around 178. So I have lost just about 10 pounds, maybe 9.5 pounds, but definitely about 10 pounds roughly. So I don't think I've lost any more weight unless I weigh myself and like I'm completely proven wrong. But yeah, I've done that and drinking much more water a lot more often. I have like cheat days here every now and then, so I'll have like normally I'll have like 1 can of like soda a day, compared to what I used to do, which we used to be like 3 or 4 sometimes. So trying to cut back on that, which is still a hard habit to completely break, but I need that little bit in me. Even though it's not caffeine, it's a placebo effect. My brain thinks it's caffeine. So I don't know. But I have like cheat days now and then where it's just like, especially with like Sundays now with NASCAR season coming up, it's like, okay, maybe Sundays would be more of my cheat day so I can like indulge in that. I don't know, but I try to give myself some like cheat days somewhat. So I don't know. I don't really have like a strict like guidebook, but it's just, you know, it's tough to kind of wean yourself off of a really bad habit. But you just kind of start small. You know, you take whatever you do normally and then just, you know, cut back. Like, just, you know, instead of having 3 cans of soda, have 2. And just make it through that day, and it's possible. I don't know. Well, I'm happy to hear that, Golf Kid, well, thank you for such kind words. It's nice. What if living like a Larry? Yeah, I wish I was that swole enough to just break people in half. It's always been my dream to, if any little confrontation I get in the real world, I just want to be like, I want to break them in half and just like drink their blood. What the? Oh my god, that's not. Oh lord. Also, Scott Speed is still leading. Casey Kane, who I think is on fresher tires, is not being able to pass him, which is interesting. Ow. Oh, that's slight axle damage, I think. Ooh, Unleash is giving me some good questions here. I like that. I need to look at it here on the straightaway. What is your favorite career mode series that you've ever done for you? Ooh, God, it might be NASCAR 08. That one just kind of had like everything. That might have been my favorite to record. Even though I kind of hated playing the game, but at least in terms of like content, that has to be up there as like the Mount Rushmore of my like Let's Play series. I'm usually not like a good judge on like watching my videos and thinking like, oh yeah, that's something like that I would consider a favorite. But it's kind of, but like there's certain ones like the NASCAR 8 series I thought was really good that I always kind of think about as like the pinnacle of me. I think the probably the Forza series would be up there too somewhere, just because that game really pissed me off, and that's probably up there in the top 5 somewhere. I don't know what else beyond that. I always think of Heat 4 just because I always really liked that game. I thought that was really fun to play. But I don't know if that would be like up there in the top 5 or not. But I think those are probably my 2 favorites. JC, I would not break a banana in half. I would. That's not how I eat a banana. In fact, how I eat a banana is not eat one. Oh, lap traffic's gonna play a factor here. Don't know who that is. Some people are pitting really early, so I don't know. I don't know what the pit logic is or like what's going on with them, but Yeah, we're just kind of stuck here in third. We're closing. We were closing in on them, but not anymore. Well, maybe we will with this lap car just being in the way, so that might help us. NASCAR 7. That's a good one. That's a good one, but I don't know if it would be up there. I don't know. I'm kind of a bad judge on looking back at my videos and thinking like what was good and not, because I kind of lived through it. I don't know. It's hard for me to remember. So Regan Smith is now a lap down. I don't know if he pitted, then I don't know why he's not faster than all of us. That's even more baffling. Oh god, Casey Kane got the lead. A lead change. Hell yeah, I didn't even see that. Look at that. As soon as he passed Godspeed, he's just gone. Oh god, imagine if he passed him sooner. His lead would be insurmountable. That's a big word for me to say. That's when you know shit's getting real, if I'm using words that impress me. Last night you were watching the Clash race for your league, and the race was laggy. And I heard there were 7 pages of NASCAR Heat lobbies. Holy crap! That's kind of insane. That's really good to hear, because at least you can, you know, do online stuff on Heat 5. So yeah, 7 pages. That's it almost brings a tear to my eye with how that is. That's good to hear. What about Thunder 04? Ooh, that's a good one. Speaking about Thunder 04, I think Thunder 03, I might like that more. In terms of just not as like a game, but just like from like just recording it and like video wise stuff. Like I think those are like a little bit better than, because Thunder 04, when I did that career mode back in 2017, I think that was before I did Thunder 03, so I don't think I was as funny as I was versus Thunder 03. And Thunder 03 just had a lot more, well, it was a much longer series, but also had a lot more just weird stuff. And there was like fun lore stuff, like the person, oh my god, I forgot her name.
You're doing it right there, man. Nice and smooth.
But there's a lot of fun lore, because there was the one female driver that replaced Shauna Robinson, and had this whole like funny like backstory with everything. There was a lot of fun things with that series that I kind of remember with.
You're good low.
Ooh, car, ooh, okay.
Clear high.
Yeah, Thunder 04, I love that. Amy Hicks, oh my god, yes! Yes! Just hearing that name, it just like brought a rush of nostalgia to my eyes. Thank you chat for correcting me. Oh. Thank you, chat. Jeff, oh my god, Jeff Purvis and the Amy, oh my god, there's just things I love about those games when I record them. That was just really fun. Joey Logano's just throwing away his race. I love to see it. That's really fun. That makes me happy. This already makes this race way better than anything that I could have possibly imagined, so.
Man, you're making it look easy from up here.
But we'll be pitting here pretty shortly. I mean, our tire wear is still pretty bad. But I think our fuel's going to wear, or I think we'll have to pit with the worry about the fuel more than the tires, so that's going to be interesting. World of Outlaws, ooh. I mean, I like the game. It's fun. I don't know if I would put that up in my like top tier, like favorite Let's Play series. But it's definitely been a good one. I definitely need a break from it. That's gonna come back on like Tuesday.
That's good. Stay right there for more speed.
Either Tuesday or Monday. I'm not really sure. It just depends on whenever. It just depends on how late I have to start recording the race review. It might come out Tuesday because, I mean, by the time the Xfinity race is done, talk about that maybe, like, I might just be wasting a lot of my day just waiting for both those races to be done and just kind of, I don't know. So it's either going to be Monday or Tuesday when World of Outlaws comes back. And it's going to kind of go back to that, like, every other day. Like, for example, World of Outlaws will be Monday, Rivals on Tuesday, World of Outlaws on Wednesday. So, like, every other day type of situation. So, that'll be nice to get back to that. So, yeah. Also, we did pass Scott Speed. And also, we're catching Casey Kane, which I didn't know that was going to be possible. But if I still go back and watch the Thunder 03 funny, oh hell, that's awesome to hear. That's good. I'm glad to know that. Yeah, that's. I'm glad I did those compilations. I need to do more of them. So those compilations were fun to make. It's just when you I think it just gets really tedious when a series gets really long. Then you have to kind of go through everything. It just takes a long time to kind of do it, but. The way I did it in, like, Thunder 03 is I just broke it up into, like, seasons, where it's, like, the funniest moments of Season 1, then funniest moments of Season 2 and 3, and etc. That's kind of what I did with NASCAR 07, or I think NASCAR 8, where I had it split up into, like, you know, the funny stuff in Modified Trucks, then Xfinity and Cup and stuff. That's kind of what I did. You do an F1 career mode. I don't know. I don't mind the F1 games. Like, if I were to do the F1 games, I would probably start from, like, 2010 and work my way up, because 2010 was the first F1 game I really played. So if I ever did one, it would probably be, like, starting from 2010 and then working my way up through all the games. Which I think I do have 2010, 2011, 2012, so I already kind of have them at home. I think 2013 is when I started getting them, like, digitally for a couple of years, so. But I don't know if I'll ever do them. It's hard to say, because, like, even, like, when I did the World of Outlaws, like, 2002 game, that didn't really do as good of views as, like, other series, so I worry that if I do something, like, with F1, the views won't be there to, like, really justify the existence of it. Though, in World of Outlaws dirt racing case, those actually got a lot. What is going on in front of me? What I don't know what is happening. Something stupid was happening, and luckily there wasn't a wreck from it, but there was a lot of dumb shit going on. You're gonna get people that are on fresh tires thinking they're Superman. Marcus Ambrose is literally being a Tasmanian devil with the way he's racing around people there. Kansas with his fastest lap. Will I try hard? The last F1 game I played was in 2012. I think it was the last game I got, like, as a physical copy. I got, like, 2013, like, digitally, and then I skipped, like, multiple years and played a little bit 2016. I think that was the last one I've ever touched. So it's definitely been a long time. If you go back on my channel, you can, like, find F1, like, funny videos and other stuff. So I've definitely done stuff before. So it's not like I've never played them again. I'll be pitting, yeah, I'll probably pit this lap. Just in case I accidentally miss pit road or something, I want to at least have fuel in the tank to... That was one thing I was having an issue with in practice, was just getting down pit road, just because I think my brake bias is set so low that I have to really check up getting down pit road a lot more than usual, so... Yeah, that was really weird with Casey Kane. He just kind of just stopped. Yeah, we're going to be pitting here. Boy, this thing is tight. Oh my lord. That was awful. Alright, just get down to 50. Just stay out of everyone's way. Perfect. Alright, 4 tires need fuel. Repair the car. That's our first green flag stop. Ugh, I got hair stuck in my mouth. How does this happen so often? Ugh. You can do one-off on Speedway Speed Truck. No, I was thinking about that. That Speedway Racing thing, I was thinking about that. Because that's just a stupid enough game I could probably make a funny, like, video on. Especially with how cheap you said it is, that would be, like, a net positive. So, you know, I could see something like that. You ain't missing much in F1. Well, I heard 22 is, like, a broken mess. Which isn't surprising because EA had a play in it, so that's just, ugh, it's gross. Oh god, car, why'd you turn me to the right there? There's Kane. Please don't. Alright, he's just gonna... Kane wants to go. He don't give a shit. We're gonna stay on the access road. We're gonna try to play this very, by the books. So we're gonna cycle out 5th? 4th, maybe? 3rd? I don't know. Brad is down pit road. It's interesting me and Kane pitted at the... Maybe Kane did... Ooh, that's tight. That could have been bad. Luckily I backed off there, because that would have been really disastrous. So... Scott Speed back into the lead at Auto Club. What is this race? What is this stream turning into? Why is Boyer checking up so hard? Also, we're 4th, so we did actually lose a little bit of time. Unless Boyer pit like much later than us, I could explain why he's dropping back so much. I don't know. So as you saw, like sometimes the AI just randomly check up, like what happened with Kane. That I was able to get the lead from that. So I don't understand. Yeah, I think NASCAR. I think I saw a message in the chat. I think NASCAR and I will be a pretty funny series to do. I want to do that once I finish up the Rivals Career Mode or the World of Outlaws one, whichever one comes first. I want to try to get it started before the 15-year anniversary, so like the series kind of gets to that point midway through. So ideally, I want to try to start it in like April. At least that's my plan, but I don't know if that's actually going to happen or not. It all depends. It all depends on if I win this season's, like, you know, championship and Rivals, and then I can end that, and then whichever one ends first, I'll do NASCAR 09, so it just kind of depends.
Looking really good right here. On your right side.
Oh, what? Scott Speed. I don't know what happened. It's just all of a sudden now we're just battling with Kane for the lead. Alright. Don't know how that exactly happened. I guess I wasn't paying attention. Now it's just me and Kane again. Which, I mean, if this game's predicting Larson to win, that's not really a bad pick, so... I mean, in terms of doing the simulation, like, stuff, it's only been right twice. Once with William Byron at Atlanta, and then once with Hamlin at the Coke 600, so... Can we go 3 for 40? The odds are very low, but boy, it could happen. Now all of a sudden my stomach is like really bothering me, and I don't know why. It's like I have to go number 2, and it's like that's gonna be a problem. How am I gonna hang on for 140 laps without going to the bathroom with that kind of bowel problem? And I'm not gonna recreate Tony Stewart's 2004 frickin' Watkins Glen shenanigans. I'm not going that far. If it was just like I had to go to the bath, like just pee, I could hold that. That's not a big deal. But a bowel thing, that's like something you just can't control. So that's kind of terrifying. But the fact that my body is that relaxed, usually whenever I stream, I get so like tense that my body just doesn't register to like, hey, you gotta go to the bathroom. It doesn't pick that up until after the stream's over. So the fact that my body is this comfortable to want to do that, It's pretty good. In fact, I gotta poop. Oh my god. My body's doing human things. I'll be back. I'll be back. back. I'm sorry, chat. That usually never happens when I'm streaming. So this was a very special circumstance. Oh. Okay. Can't believe I'm so sorry, chat. I'm so sorry. Okay. 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 Let's continue. From the old, I get the Unleasher is on a roll with these jokes. I see what you did there. The fact that I have a DennyHamlinUltimateFan in the chat really warms my heart. It makes me happy. That's cool. Oh, that's a strong possibility with the thing. Okay. You should. Oh God. You know, I'm all up for simulating things, and trying to. You know, I don't think I want to ruin a pair of like good freaking pajamas and underwear. I really don't want to do that. I don't want to go that far. I think that's my limit.
Stay on the bottom. High side.
I am not gonna get the lead like that. No, Kane. We will race this honorably. I'm not gonna get the lead like that. No, I refuse to get the lead like that. I'll be side by side, but I'm not gonna troll along my way into a lead like that. Also, this is a hell of a battle for lead that we got going on here. I don't know why this is just so epic. Also, Tony Stewart is fast, so that's all the more terrifying and all the more reason why I want to get by Kane. Come on. Get that run off the corner. Oh, okay, gave me, okay. Whew, okay.
There you go.
Gave me room.
Alright, your door.
So I can see it take off a simulation racing game. I don't think it would work. I feel like the creator of the series, I don't think that would be his strong suit. I think he works really good at like doing detective stuff and really like trying to piece things, like puzzle things together. I don't think a racing thing would work really well. I still need to play the third game though. I mean I think I finished the second one up. I don't know when I finished it up. I think on my Steam library it shows when I last played it, so that's basically when I like stopped playing it. So also we got the lead from Kane, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, I need to get to that at some point. The only reason I think I played the second one was because I think it was on sale. It was like really cheap. I guess I'll wait for the third one to go on sale or something so I can get it then. Usually after I finish like one of those games, I usually take like a long break off from them just so I can really kind of digest the story and really kind of like get all the hype and crazy like feelings I get from that, and just kind of start with the next game like fresh, or like with a different, I don't know, like I want time to pass to let it like settle in. But I've heard the third game is very radically different just because the first two games were made to be like on PSPs, so the third one's like an actual game. I don't know how the word to use, but it's like it's made to be like a console game, not like a handheld game. So I don't know. So it's like a lot different. So I don't know. I'm looking forward to getting to that whenever I can. Kirk got third in qualifying for your thing. That's freaking sweet. Well, that's nice to hear. Well, hopefully he has a good race in your race and stuff. Joey Logano 42nd. Oh, that just makes me so happy. Oh, that's good. That's good stuff. We're actually gapping Kane. We're doing what we need to. So that's really what we needed to see. It took us a little bit to get up to the front and kind of be in this position, but it's nice to be up here. Help scrape the wall a little bit, but it's okay. We're fine.
Keep digging, buddy. Not over yet.
Do you want the Speedway truck? I will pass on that. I don't think I would want to play those games. Maybe the Speedway Racing one, the same thing that Roots did. I don't plan on playing the P. Oh my God, 30 car Y. I was looking at chat, almost got obliterated by that. So thank you, Stremy, for just checking up. It just cost us so much time with Kane. Now Kane's back here with us. But yeah, I mean, maybe one day I'll play like the NASCAR PSP game if it's like on an emulator or something, but I don't really have any plans to do it at the moment. Considering I have NASCAR Rivals stuff to record on, the World of Outlaws Dirt Racing, race reviews, live streams, the Robin video that I'm working on. I have a lot of kind of different things going on. I really don't want to add another one to my plate unless I finish something up first. Uh-oh, Stewart took over second. That's terrifying because he's been much faster than all of us here lately, so that'll be interesting. So, also Stuart Haas is 1-2. That's kind of cool. Well, the Danganronpa, like the first two games, I didn't even know they were PSP games. I mean, I got them through like the Steam store. I didn't even know they originally were for PSPs. How cool would be to see a Kokuyo theme scheme? I would love that a lot. I don't know what the color scheme would be exactly, unless it's kind of like a mix of like purple, white, and stuff. I don't know, but I'm up for that. I'm absolutely up for that. I would love to see that in a game someday, or just I guess fan made. It's probably out there somewhere. I just haven't looked, but yeah, that'd be pretty cool. So we're just about halfway on fuel. We're maybe not exactly, but PSP was huge for anime games. So that's what's it like the Fire? No, I was gonna say like the Fire Emblem games on PSP, but I think that was Game Boy. I can't remember. I don't really have any like other interests in like playing different like anime themed games. Danganronpa is maybe like the one exception. I heard about Persona, but that game doesn't really entice me as much as it probably should. Maybe like once I finish up the third like Danganronpa game and this I think there's like a spin-off game or something. I think there's other spin-off games that I want to play too at some point, but I don't know. But I would definitely be up for that. I'd have to, you know, kind of figure all that out. That's a wall scrape. I think that's axle damage, shockingly. Jimmy Johnson is a lap down. But Jimmy's 29th, so what, we only have 28 cars on lead lap now? Tony Stewart's closing, so that's not good. Maybe this game is trying to say Briscoe would win.
Inside's clear.
I guess that's not... I mean, I guess with anything with Gen 7 cars anymore isn't an unrealistic thing, so I guess that is possible. Is that another car that's going to be a lap down? Yep, that's Ambrose, so... Yeah, definitely got a good amount of cars. Oof, ooh, that was close. Being like a lap down. That was a terrible corner. Kurt took the lead in your race? Hell yeah. Oh my god, Ambrose. Yeah, I'm up for a Kurt lead any day, no matter what game. Or I saw we used to lock that nice. I think with the PSP games, what really flocked my generation was the GTA Liberty City stories. That one, I remember that. That was the one I remember a lot of people like that had PSPs would play. I remember, again, this is like 2004, 2005, so that's kind of, yeah. Ultimate Weeb Cody restart. You know what? He got 18th at Daytona. He cheesed his way into a top 20 finish.
Yeah, that's gonna work.
I start in 11th. Like,
Just tuck in right there.
I kind of low key want Cody Ware to be good, just so I can have like a weeb representation in NASCAR. We need that representation. Cinder doesn't count. No, no. I refuse to accept him as one of my own. Waffle, oh my lord, that is very sketchy. Alright. So I think if we pit here the next roughly 19 laps, we'll have to pit around lap 105. That's another... Oh, my poor axle! That's not good. Cody Ware got 14th at Daytona? I thought it was 18th. Oh, I must be getting Kyle Busch confused. Oh, yeah, no wonder I was getting Kyle Busch confused, because I was looking at the race results, and I remember looking at it, like, how the hell did Kyle Busch get 18th? He was running 3rd, and he got turned. But I guess because he was part of the wreck, that he gets put back there. Yeah. That would explain it. No wonder why I got confused, because I was focused on... This is going to be, like, an astronomical take. And this might be, like... Considering me and my history with this driver, it's kind of wild. But I kind of don't hate Kyle Busch as much anymore. I just gotta let that simmer for a few seconds, just to let people digest that.
Inside's clear.
I don't mind Kyle Busch as much. Maybe, well, obviously I still despise the fact he's running Xfinity and he has no business being there. I don't think that's ever going to change no matter what. But I think it's just because he got dealt such a shitty hand at Gibbs, and how they treated him right there at the end, it just kind of, I just kind of felt bad for him. It kind of got to a point, I think it was at Darlington where I came to the realization that, like, it was no longer funny watching him have a bad race. Because he was just getting so many, like, really suspicious, like, mechanical failures and all this other weird stuff, so it's just kind of... It just kind of stopped being funny. It reached that point where it was like... I'm just kind of, like, laughing and kicking someone when they're down, so it just stopped being funny, and I kind of started feeling bad. Especially after that one Martinsville race, where Kyle Busch was, like, running, like, 30th. Like, Kyle Busch is not that bad at... Like, that just doesn't even seem right. Like, something fishy was going on. So I will appreciate this era of Kyle Busch a little more. That was amazing how I barely scraped the wall from that. That was kind of insane. Also, we were dealing with a lot of lap cars there as I was just randomly just talking. So I don't know why I do that. Everyone likes cowboy stations and Chevy. That's the thing with me. It's like I really don't care what manufacturer they're in. Like he could be going to Ford, and I would still probably be feeling the same way. Like I'm not really one of those people that gets really like hell bent on like oh, he's in this car, therefore I hate him, or he's in this or he's in this manufacturer, therefore I like him. I mean, look at my favorite driver is Kurt, and he's literally been like every manufacturer possible. So like. And there's other drivers too that switched me. It really doesn't matter to me like what manufacturer it is. It just, and then just like how Gibbs handled the situation. You can't tell me that they couldn't get sponsors for him, yet Childress is able to do that. Like I just don't think Gibbs tried that hard to really acquire sponsors from him. And they let go. It's one of the biggest blunders that you could possibly do is to let. Ow. That's some axle damage right there. Oh my lord. Also, Kurt's right there in 20th, so that's unfortunate. But yeah, it's just kind of suspicious, the whole situation, how he got treated there, how Gibbs couldn't get him sponsorship, yet Childress was able to do it. Like they had a year and a half to figure this out, and they like couldn't figure it out. Maybe not like a year, but like, I mean, maybe a year. I don't know. Definitely a lot of time, and they couldn't do it yet. And Childress, in literally a quarter of that time, was able to get everything like situated. Like, can't tell me that you couldn't find sponsors for Kyle Busch. Something's fishy about that. So, I felt bad from it with how he was being treated there, especially with how Gibbs lately has been just kind of so against drivers wanting to do other things. Like Christopher Bell wanted to do more like dirt racing. Gibbs is like, no, you can't do that. It's like, that's a... Sorry, Hamlin. Oh my god. Gas is on the... Brakes on the left, freaking 34 car. That would have been really nice if you just let... Yeah, I guess that's karma for me hitting Denny Hamlin. That was Sonic. That Sonic's curse, Sanic's curse got to me there, so that was probably my fault. Dale Jr., what are you doing? What was that? Oh god, my car did something there. How does that not yellow, and how did I save it? What was any of that? That's karma. That is exactly, I was just saying that. But yeah, oh my god, the Stacko. I still have a lead. What? Alright, that was just weird. So, yeah, the thing with, like, Christopher Bell, too, with Gibbs not letting him run in different, like, series, and it's like, that's terrible. Like, if Bell wants to get out of Gibbs, I really don't blame him after that. That's kind of bullshit. So, hey, if Tony Stewart plays his cards right, he could acquire Christopher Bell, like he kind of vouched for Ryan Preece really hard. Can you imagine Christopher Bell goes to the 4-car? Kind of wild. But if Gibbs is going to treat his drivers like that, then... Kenseth, what was that? What? That was just peak stupidity. You're surprised I haven't played Genshin. I've heard of it. I don't really think I've had an interest in it. Matches Stewart-Haas has Bell, Briscoe. Stewart-Haas Racing's gonna turn to like a team full of former like dirt track guys, or former and current dirt track guys. I don't know. I don't know if that's like a real comparison, but I don't know. I mean, Stewart's regretting. I know Stewart regrets the fact he couldn't get Larson because Ford didn't want him or something stupid. So I know Stewart hates that. So I think that's probably why he vouched so hard for Preece, and he might potentially vouch really hard for Bell too Bell's contract one day like runs out at Gibbs or something and doesn't want to renew with Gibbs, I wouldn't blame him. I mean, it just really sucks when you have a driver that's like wants to do other things, and the team owner just refuses him to do it. It's kind of horseshit. It's kind of bullshit. Don't like that. Because, you know, we probably missed out on some great opportunities like Kyle Busch going to IndyCar, like for the 500. That would be pretty sick. Larson, the same thing. Like, I don't know. Well, Larson, I don't know about the information enough to really make a proper guess, but it would be nice if drivers can do stuff. So yeah, it's just weird things like that with Gibbs that just make me think, yeah, this man's lost the plot on what certain things are done. I don't know. It's just weird. Can you blame Ford for not? You know what? There is some truth to that. That's some more axle damage. That is not good. I knew Pastrana was going to come up the track right in front of Kerr, so I kind of anticipate that. So, I almost had a voice crack, but it was silent. Kind of like when a cat meows and nothing comes out, but they were trying to do it. I don't know. So we'll be pitting on lap 105. So we should be able to pit 2 more times and make it to the end at this rate. Also, we're at halfway. I don't really do halfway like race report things, but I guess I can give it a crack at it like usual. So yeah, we led for a little bit. The first half was kind of tough. We had a bathroom break that lasted probably like what felt like 15-20 minutes, but I don't think it was. But that was awful. And there was a little bit of a battle for lead going on, and then it kind of just like subsided. So now it's just kind of everyone's on different strategies. Everyone's just pitting when they don't need to or pitting too early. So I don't know what's going on really. I'm confused. We are 35 seconds ahead of Brad. I think there's only less than 5 cars on lead lap, so yeah, this has been pretty nuts. My axle's really red. The one thing with this game, too, is if you blow a tire, the handling of the car changes for the rest of the race, so it's never going to be the same. So I really don't want to get that any more redder and potentially blow out because, yeah, I don't want to have a bad handling car the rest of the race. So I'm going to try to be careful with that. I might just have to start pitting. Yeah, if I pit now, we can make it on 2 more stops no matter what. So I think I'll just pit next time by, just so I don't bleed too much time during this cycle, because the more we stay out, the more we're going to lose time. So I think that's just going to be my plan.
Watch your inside. Check your inside.
Yeah, I'm definitely pitting after that.
Inside.
Oh my god, it's flashing. Yeah, I'm definitely pitting. Then one more hit, and I think it's gonna blow. So, huh? I didn't know the axle flashes when it gets like damaged that much. So, yeah, we're just gonna pit. I don't want to take any chances. I'm gonna take it easy here. Just gonna slow down very early and repair what we need to. Yeah, repair that. So yeah, that's why you think Hamlin's going to take over GTR. It's a possibility. It's a lot of question marks what happens with Gibbs after Gibbs passes away. Like, there's no one to really inherit, because... So I don't know what would happen beyond that, unless Hamlin takes it over. But I don't know if Hamlin wants to do that, or if Hamlin actually wants to do that. I don't really know. It wouldn't surprise me if Hamlin just kind of like merges his, like you said, merges 2311 with JGR, or just kind of like continues on. So basically, he'll just like have ownership of Gibbs and then 2311. But can a race car driver own like 2 teams at the same time? Is that a thing? Like, is that allowed? I don't even know.
Nice job, boys. Great pit stop. Okay, go get him, man. We're still one of the fastest.
Ty Gibbs yeah, change it to Ty Gibbs Racing.
The leader is 4 seconds in front.
So after everything cycled through, we're 5th. We're pretty far back from everyone, but we are on the freshest tires in the field because we pitted so much later than everyone. So, I mean, we are really far back, but we should be able to reel them in. Now, I don't know what the fuel strat's going to be for the rest of the AI. I know I can make it on 2 more stops. I don't know about the rest of the field. They might have to do 3. Or maybe they have to do 2, but it's going to be a lot closer for them, so... I don't really know. Also, Scott's speed is actually in the top 5. Hey, Jackson, welcome to the stream. Thank you. Oh, look at the emotes. Look at, there's 2 new ones. Thank you for being welcome. Well, thank you for being a part of the stream and the chat and everything. And yeah, I also added 2 new emojis. I think I think I unlocked 2 or 1 more emoji with the extra members I got from a stream last week, but or earlier this week. I can't remember, so I don't know what to possibly add as a new emoji, but we got some good ones there. Got the nerd one there. It got my face. Some good quality memes. I like it. Yeah, thank you for stopping by. Oh, Jesus is in chat. Can we get a race update? Oh man, you just missed it because I think like 4 or 5 laps ago I brought it up, but basically, there was maybe about 40 or 50 laps where I wasn't in the lead, and it was a pretty good amount of battling. And then I had a bathroom break. I had a big old number 2 problem in the bathroom, and that was like a 10-15 minute saga there. And the AI wrecked themselves a lot. There was like 4 yellows in the first like 15 laps, it seemed like, and then they stopped wrecking. Now we're just leading. Well, not leading, but we were leading for a while. And yeah, it was eventful for a while. It's kind of chill now, but either way, I consider this pretty good. So we got 38 laps. So if we pit as like late as possible, we'll have to pit around lap 146. We're going to be close, but we're still going to have to pit like an extra time. Add a Kurt emote. How do you not have a Kurt emote? I don't know what Kurt emote to use. I was thinking more of like something to do with like channel membership tiers or like milestones where a person reaches like 1 month, you get like the Kurt Busch like number 1 like Chip Ganassi car. By their name, or if they're like a member for like 2 months, you get like the number 2 Miller Lite like font, like things like that. I thought about that. I just don't know how to implement it, or just like, or not. I guess just like how to go about it, because I think YouTube has like 1 month, 2 months, then it goes to like 5 months, or it goes 6 months, then it goes to a year, and then it goes up like once a year. Then it goes up from like 12 months to 24, 36, and then 48's the max. Like that's the highest. So I have to do something like that, and I think it would make it a lot easier to associate like a tier member with like the badge beside them. So it's not just the color, because the color is kind of hard to code like how long they've been a member for. I would have to work on something like that, but I just don't know the logistics of how to go about it. So obviously, Stewart's still second. We got, I almost said Larson. We got Casey Kane up there leading. Ambrose, I'm scared to even be behind any AI driver because I don't know if they're going to check up, so I backed off a little bit. So now we're about second half back. Now remember, we do have the freshest tires in the whole field, because we pit a lot later, so we should have a pretty good advantage on everyone. We'll pass Hamlin here, so I think there's only 19 cars on lead lap at the moment. So it's definitely been, oh god, hello Quaffle. It's definitely been a race of attrition with staying on lead lap.
Left side's clear.
Ooh, you got Ryan Blaney's body armor 2022 car. Sweet! That's cool to hear. Maybe 4 or 5 days ago, maybe almost a week ago now, I got the I ordered Kurt Busch's 2022 Kansas car, like the race win. Apparently on the Lionel site it was the last one. I don't know how accurate that is or what, but I got it, so it could be Kurt's last win car. So I figured I would just have to buckle up and just buy it, because you never know with Kurt. Oh my God, Kane and Jr. duking it out. Dale Jr. is on lead lap. He's really defending that like lead lap position. Dale Jr. did wreck earlier in this race. Same with Kurt. So I don't know where Kurt's running, but yeah, those two have kind of had a tumultuous day of sorts.
Come on, man. Let's pass that car.
It's back. In fact, speaking about Kurt, he's actually right. No, that's Montoya. Never mind. I mean, we are making the pass for the lead, but kind of doing it at like the worst angle possible. Ooh, a little bit of slide jump. Oh, in the wall. I win the wall, too.
R1 back. Nice drafting.
Well, just like that, we're back into the lead. We're lapping more cars. And now we got Jamie McMurray lap down. So now we only have 16 on the lead lap. That's a teammate. I agree. Oh my God, car. That was, that's not what you're supposed to do. I'm not trying to block. I'm sorry. That's McMurray. That's, oh my God. Chip Ganassi running in shambles now. They're right next to each other, about to go a lap down. Casey Kane is nowhere to be found. Montoya and McMurray just stopped. And we'll get all those spots that we lost back. Hooray. It's 115 and it was one lap 115. That's adorable. What are the odds of that? I don't think I've ever had something line up so perfectly before. We should be done before 2:30. It might be. That's your 5th next-gen diecast. I don't think I've had any. I don't have any of those. So, yeah, I guess my backstory with diecast is typically, I'm not the person to buy them. But I will make exceptions for Kurt. Kurt's Atlanta win last 2 years ago was an exception. Because I always loved that gear wrench car. And it was amazing to see that car win. And also at the time, I thought maybe that was going to be his last win. But then he won at Kansas, so that changed my mind. But now it might actually truly be his last win. If he's semi-retiring, or I don't know when he's coming back. It's been a whole thing with Kurt, just when he will come back. But, and I mean that like the nicest way. I don't mean that in the bad way. It's just, my wording just sucks. Have you had another favorite anime besides Danganronpa and One Piece? Before those, it was definitely It was definitely Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball was my gateway to anime. I got into it when I was like 2 or 3 years old. This is like 1997, 1998. My earliest memory, it might have been 99 maybe, because I remember the first ever mental image I have of Dragon Ball is Gohan Cell's like beam clash at the end of the Cell games arc. Or a Cell arc, whatever. So that was my first big, like, my first memory of it. And I think that originally aired in 99, and this is when I still lived in my other house. So the timelines and like the dates match up, so it might have been 1999 maybe. You have to probably look up on like probably Wikipedia or something and look at like the English dub dates of when Dragon Ball Z episodes were coming out. And I think that Cell Beam Clash was right around like November of 99 maybe. I can't remember, but Dragon Ball Z was my earliest like gateway into anime, and I love the series to death. It's been a big part of my childhood. I had a bunch of the games. I had a bunch of figures. Oh my god, a yellow. No. Maybe this is good. I don't know. I think I just slapped Kurt. Oh, it's Boyer and Logano interrupting my story time. Leave it to Logano to somehow be a part of that. What a bunch of shit. Alright, well, I think we'll be pitting, and the rest of the field should be. Okay, we got Kane's pitting, Stewart's pitting, so okay, a lot of the lead lap cars are going down pit road. So that's good. But yeah, Dragon Ball Z was my biggest gateway. In fact, you can't see it in my room because it's over there.
Right side tires are worn out, and you need a splash of gas. Standing by. The crew's on the wall.
But yeah. Oh yeah, I'm getting into it. Just there's a whole backstory. He ruined his backstory arc. Yeah, the game certainly did. So, yeah, that was my gateway. In fact, beside my bed, I actually own all 42 volumes of the manga. It took me like 7 or 8 years to collect it because it was just so tedious to collect them all. And I didn't get like the box set, which would have made it a lot easier. I just didn't do it, so I kind of messed myself up with that. But after that was Naruto for a while. Yu Yu Hakusho was another one that was up there. Hunter x Hunter, the 2011 one. I really loved that a lot. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, like another really good one. But yeah, it was just really everything changed once I watched One Piece. Like, it literally changed everything. Like, my perspective of just the shows and just writing it's on a whole other level. I loved it so much. Holy Christ. Oh my god. What? Why did it not say the thing? What? It didn't say the alert. What?
Kurt had at least one win since 2014.
Why was it delayed so much? That was really weird. Well, thank you for thank you for 1999, Jesus. I appreciate it. Yep, Kurt did have one win in 2014. I remember that race. It was Martinsville. It was a wild one. Him and Brad got into it like crazy in that one. That is so many cars on the wave around. So we are currently second. Mark Martin stayed out. Don't know how much sense that makes, but that's a lot of cars that got the wave around. Oh my. Kurt's 15th, hell yeah. Remind me again whenever we ever into Digimon or Sailor Moon. I was not, unfortunately. Definitely have heard of both, I just never really watched them. I heard about, I got like a bad perception of Sailor Moon just because I heard about the Deke dub and it was awful. Like, it didn't do the show justice at all, so yeah, that doesn't give it a good perception. So that's not, I can't really judge that on that, because that's not really a good dub, so. But I have very little experience with both, so I don't really know much about it.
Just like we practiced. Okay, it's time to push that pace now, buddy. Stay focused. We can do this.
Well, yeah, thank you, Jesus, for 1999. I appreciate it. It means a lot, as always. I remember that Kurt Busch win. That was a big win at the time, because put it into perspective and like context, 2014, that was his third. That is a wad of cars. Oh my god, I cannot talk about story time when all this is going on. Oh my lord, Kane was sideways and he still kept the foot in it. I'm just gonna keep it down low here. I don't trust the AI checking up and do something weird, so I'm just gonna take it easy here. And it looks like a lot of the field did take forward, like a lot of people pitted like they should. Oh my god, Truex! Why? Oh, my axle's red. Kurt's in the top 10 though, yay! But my axle! Oh, my spots! Oh, my race! Everything. Scott Speed's still up here, hell yeah. We went from one Stewart-Haas driver leading to another Stewart-Haas driver leading. What a coinky dink. Mark Martin checking up. There we go. Into the top 10. Yeah, Sailor Moon, Japanese, or the Beast dub. Actually, we'll DM you on Discord. Oh, okay. Well, go ahead. I was trying to go in my Kurt, like, tangent, but that restart was so insane. What I was trying to say is, in 2014, it was going to be about, I mean, it was closing in on 3 years without him winning. And in between that time, he went through so much insanity. From losing his ride at Penske, to going to Phoenix Racing, to going to Furniture Row, and then finally getting back into a top ride at Stewart-Haas. He had a whole journey, he had a whole arc. A character development saga. And he ended up winning that race. It was, granted, it was a wild Martinsville race, but he hanged on. He got the dub, and there was instances even in 2013, like even before then. Like I remember, like ESPN, a person on ESPN was like really trying to bait Kurt into like to say something stupid. Like if you remember the clip, they were trying to like bait Kurt into saying something controversial with like him and Brad Keselowski or something. And Kurt was not having none of it. He did not give in. He literally just didn't do it. And it was like, yeah, that's like, it was a great character moment to show that Kurt changed a lot over those last 3 years, and it was really like cool to see. And yeah, so he got back to victory lane. Granted, the rest of his 2014 year, I don't remember it being very, very positive, but he got a freaking win. So it was really cool to see that. And I got to see Kurt win at Pocono in 2016. That was fucking amazing. It was very bittersweet because Junior got second, and I liked Kurt and Junior, so I really didn't know who to root for. I mean, I think I obviously liked Junior more, but it was just like, it was a win-win. It was amazing. So at least I got to see Kurt win in 2016. Man, I wish I was like bigger into diecast then. I should have got like a race win car of that. That and his Daytona 500 one. But I didn't. You could make a whole ass movie about. You really could. Disregard the Kyle Busch movie, Rowdy. If you can make a Kurt Busch movie just called Outlaw and literally document and like literally go through Kurt's racing career, and you got a movie. Like the leaps and just the trials and tribulations. I mean, he went from losing his ride to getting back atop ride again, then getting accused of being a wife beater with a crazy girlfriend and missing the first 3 races in 2015. He was actually like banned from NASCAR and then got reinstated. Like absolute insane shit. The career he went through and just what things occurred. And the first race back, I think, was Auto Club, and he damn near won the fucking thing. Well, maybe not, but like he had a hell of a comeback. There was something. It might have been 2015 where he was leading, and the NASCAR threw out a really bogus yellow. That was very controversial because it almost was like NASCAR didn't want Kurt to win to get like, I don't know, something fishy. I might be misremembering it, but it was something weird. But Kurt ended up getting like a top 5 in that race anyway, so it didn't really matter. But yeah, just absolutely crazy stuff. Like people forget, like he was Yeah, there was a couple races in 2015 where he was banned and came back, so. Name something and Kurt probably did it. That honestly could be a slogan for the film. Except change, like, the name, except change Kurt and, like, change it to, yeah. Like, the caption could literally be, name something and I've probably done it. It's actually a pretty good slogan. That would actually be a really good, like, caption for the film. Or, like, a quote, I don't know. Oh my god, Kane! Jeez! I had nowhere to go, and I just ran right into his ass. Well, I just gave Kurt from some free spots, so you're welcome. Man won championship because his tire fell out. That's one of the most amazing things ever. And I know I can go on tangents about Jeff Gordon really probably deserved that championship. He was the best all year. But Kurt had one of the most wackiest scenarios ever. I mean, Kurt may not be a full-time, like, season champion, like, in the way that I would like, but goddamn it, he's a champion in our hearts. And he definitely races like one. Same with how people view Mark Martin. It's like that. Alright, we got back our spots. We're up to 8th again. Damn, that actually didn't hurt our axle. That actually kept us in pretty good shape. So we got 68 laps to go, or 69. I'm not... Something like that. Boyer is sideways again. I'm just going to go up very, very high because I don't want to get hit. I put myself in the fucking wall. There goes my axle again. Axle damage 400. That should be just the name of this stream. So at 30 to go, be pitting around lap 163, and we'll have about 47 laps to the end on. I think we're still going to have to pit twice, because I don't think we're going to be able to make it, so. Yeah, it's interesting. But Kurt is the pretend. Yeah. Yeah, the Kentucky, yeah, well, just because, like, Kurt wins the race, I'm not going to automatically give it, like, an amazing rating. But, yeah, that's 2020, not 2020, it was the 2019. Well, I guess 2019 and 2020 are the same kind of thing with how, the finish played out. Because the race was very uneventful. And then we got, like, a green white checker that was just absolutely insane. So, yeah, those finishes were really good, but the rest of the race was bad. That doesn't, like, salvage a race. I mean, it certainly helps slightly, but when majority of the race is just very uneventful and then the ending's good, it doesn't really save a race. It might just, like, bump it up a point, at least in my opinion, so I don't know. The thing with Kentucky is I'm very curious, Pastrana, what are you doing? I almost hit the wall again, but yeah, I guess that's the thing with some of these tracks that aren't on schedule anymore, like Chicago and Kentucky. I wish we could see what they could do with a Gen 7 car, because I feel like they probably would put on a pretty good show. Now, I don't know about Kentucky, because they reconfigured like 1 and 2 and it was stupid or something weird. So I don't know if that will ever be salvaged. But I think Chicagoland had a real shot of being salvaged and saved with a Gen 7 car, because those Gen 7's like amazing 1.5 to 2 mile tracks, so I would imagine it would be a pretty damn good race. And that's kind of the thing that, you know, some of these tracks really aren't, the tracks weren't the problem, it's more or less of the cars and the package. Because, like, this package, with the 550 package, like, it made Auto Club, but not really a great race. Like, it made that race bad. Same with Atlanta to an extent, so, like it's more of just the package. Obviously, a track can always play a role into it, and I think Texas is always going to be, just an outlier. Just no matter what you do there, that's going to be bad, but either way, I think that it's not always the track that's the problem. Like, even the 550 package was terrible at Pocono, but that's not Pocono, the track's fault. It's just, you give them a package that's just terrible, like the 550 one, like, it's going to make any track look awful. That's kind of why I didn't watch NASCAR for, like, the better part of the season. Oh my god, Day 500 Champ is in chat. Hello. Thank you for stopping by. Hopefully you'll be streaming the race because I'll be watching. Biff will... Oh my god, his name is Jack. Okay. Yeah, hopefully you'll be streaming the race and all that because I'll be there to lurk and chat. I don't know about the Xfinity race because that's going to probably go on. Because it's supposed to start at like 8 o'clock or something. So that's going to be going on till like midnight. But not midnight, but like 11 p.m. So that's going to be a long one. Oh my god, car. Okay. So we're 6th. Not really in a great spot here. We got axle damage. That's a little bit concerning. Everyone's going to have to pit 2 more times, no matter what, really. I guess really my plan is just pit whenever Stewart pits. Because we're going to have to do 2 more stops anyway, so it's not really going to matter. And I heard him say like 6 seconds off, so... You never know. Richmond could still be a track Bowman kills. They might lose a date. Bowman's kind of had a horrific track record of any time he wins, the track is gone, so... Uh-oh. Yeah, it kind of happened with Pocono when Bowman won. Well, that was in 2021. Yeah, because, yeah, Pocono lost its second date. So, yeah, Bowman kind of caused... Oh, my God, another yellow. Oh, it's in front of me. All right, that's a 6th caution by the AI, so that's another... Yeah, they've been so slidey lately. Brad just wrecks right by his best friend, Jeff Gorin. That's a duo. Okay, well, that changes everything once again. Everyone should be pitting here, and I think with that, it's going to give us 1 more pit stop. So I think that kind of confirms or solidifies that. This race just keeps throwing me curveballs. It's hard to anticipate some stuff. Yes, Kurt won your Pocono race. Hell yeah.
Okay, buddy.
Oh, that's sick. If this was, if that's NASCAR or 29 or yeah, NASCAR Heat 4 that you're playing it on, then you might. I think yeah, you had the double. No, you don't have the double header. That was in 2020, so never mind. Well, hell yeah, that's redemption for Kurt after what happened. That just made my day. That just made my day. I Miss Richmond was the season finale. Yeah, I kind of miss it too. I feel like Daytona's a bit too, like, insane. I kind of miss Richmond being, like, the regular season finale. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm used to, like, the original, like, chase format, and that's just where it ended. But I thought that was a good track to have that be a finale. I don't know. Yeah, I miss it. I miss it. So with a lot of people pitting, except for Travis Pastrana, we're 6th. Everyone still is racing. My boy Kurt is 11th. He wrecked and painted the entire back straightaway outside, or the outside back straightaway wall. And he's running 11th. That Dale Jr. wrecked and didn't make up and come back as good as what Kurt did. That's how much of a baller Kurt really is. It's amazing. So yeah, we're just gonna kind of stay away from other AI drivers. Oh my God, Pastrana! Why? Why would you stay out on old tires at a track like this? That might be my first actual AI yellow. Yep, it happened. It finally happened. Ow! Ow. Alright. Alright, game, you got me. I don't know what you expected to happen when you have Pastrana stay out on old tires, but you finally got me to wreck. Damn, that really fucking sucks. That's my first AI yellow. That's my first wreck by myself. And I got axle damage. Now I got a pit. But I think we still have a lot of people lapped down, so I don't think we're gonna cycle out too badly here. I don't know, maybe not. Try to stay away from it. I was actually doing it. Then Pastrana like wiggled up the track, and I had nowhere to go. Cause I was staying like away from their lines. He just skibbity-doo up the track.
We're ready for you, buddy.
That would be a very Pastrana thing to do, where he's like, he just doesn't understand, like, what pitting means, even though it doesn't make any... Pastrana was saying a lot of dumb things at Daytona. He was wondering where the Sunoco, like, 76 Racing fuel sign was. Like, what are you talking about? First of all, Pastrana, you're racing in, like, Xfinity in 2013. That was not even a thing at that point since, like, 2003. So, like, what? Oh, my God. The man, it acted like it's like he lost brain cells since 2013. I don't know if something happened, but man, he was saying some dumb things. But I kind of like him for it, so I don't know. It's hard to get mad at him. He tried Gymkhana his way around the track. That's a possibility. And now he pits. Look at that. Now he goes down pit road. What a bum. And we are currently 23rd. Well, we're in a hole. Got oh, look at that right side damage. Now, see, if we win this race, that'll be a nice looking race win car. Those tire marks, ooh, that's stuff you don't get in a heat game. I always like that, like, just, I don't know, cosmetic damage, or not cosmetic, but just those tire marks. I don't know, it just adds character to a car when it's battle damaged. I like it. Well, I was gonna say let's try to stay away from them, but we really are in a position where we have really nowhere to go. So I don't know where to position myself. But we might get more AI shenanigans, that's for damn sure.
You're good low. Car at your door. Up top at your door. Keep a good pace. You're doing great.
I'm just gonna go way, way down low. It worked out. Nobody died. At least not near me. Oh, that's a stack up on the high side. Jeez, Harvick just had nowhere to go.
Stay on the bottom. Car outside you.
Someone else is going for a lead on Stewart's. That's interesting.
One up top.
I don't know who that is, but might have a different leader. I can't tell who it is though.
Car in front's heading to the pit.
Oh no, we got a car going down pit road. That's gonna.
Doing it right there, man.
Oh, I'm at like the worst lane possible. Oh, the stack up. They're not pitting. What a freaking liar.
Versus leading
All right, well at least we got to the high side. That's kind of where I wanted to be anyways.
at your door.
We're 19th though, so ugh.
On your bumper. Stay up top. You're good right there. Car inside at your door.
Why was Regan Smith up in not only last place, but up amongst all of us? God damn it, Wall. Do it for Nico and Kyo. I'm trying. I always think about them when I race, and I want to do them proud.
Clear left side.
If Kerr can get out of this race with a top 10 after the race he had where he wrecked on lap, what felt like lap 5 or something,
Front's heading to the pit.
I would like that a lot. That would make me feel good.
Car at your door. Down low. At your door.
Biffle.
Car inside you.
Okay. We're good.
Left side's clear.
How many laps to go? It is like 54 to go.
Car up top. Two back. Clear right. At your door. Up top.
Oh my god, I didn't even think about that. So wait.
Right side clear.
I was just now that Sonic mentioned it. Does that mean if NASCAR 23 somehow comes out, we're gonna have Pastrana in the game because it's gonna be based on the Daytona like roster? That's oh my god, Jimmy Johnson could be in NASCAR 23. Wasn't that just something? That'd be wild.
He's charging.
Oh boy, that was
Okay.
close to the high side or close to the wall, but we're good.
Okay, hunt him down.
Crew chief keeps saying someone's pitting, but I don't see anyone pit. Okay, somebody did go down Pearl, but I don't.
Stay up top.
It wasn't really anyone in front of me though.
3 wide. Too low. Set him up.
And just like that, we are inside the top 10. Kurt's in the top 10, so that's even better. Paul Menard's there, so I guess he pitted.
Still inside.
Oh, Brad, I got scared.
Check your outside.
Oh, God, Stenhouse just plowed the freaking wall.
The leader is 4 seconds in front.
26 car in this game, it is not. You might be thinking of NASCAR 14 or 15, because that car was in that game.
One on the bottom. One down low.
Casey Mears is up here. Travis Pastrana's up here.
Side's clear.
Kurt's up in the top 5, and I think that's the Austin Dillon 33 car in 5th?
On the bottom, too bad.
What is this top 10 turning into? And look at Kurt's slide job, Pastrana. He did, that was so clean. Oh, that was hot. That was hot. Kurt, this is why I love you. That was so textbook. I almost want to throw up from seeing that.
One back, coming low. Low side's clear.
We'll try to give Kurt a bit of a push here. Oh, you stick it in, Kurt. You stick it in. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you get that top 5. That's some balls. That's some manly shit right there. Oh my god, he just cut off like Austin Dillon there. That was... My man don't give a shit. He doesn't care who he's racing. He doesn't even care about me, apparently. Oh my god, 39 times 2 is 78. I didn't even make that correlation.
Car inside at your door.
David Reagan is 4th. When did that happen?
Put it on the left.
Alright, Kurt, it was fun racing with you, but I do gotta make a pass unless you're gonna pass David Reagan. I guess that would make things better.
5-0, you can do this.
There he goes. Look at him. Now, see, I could try to go 3 wide, but the outside line is kind of the way to go with this game. So I think I have a better chance running up here. So not gonna take my chances, and I'm afraid to even be near them because I don't trust what they're gonna do around me. So it's just better to stay away from them. Oh, we got Kurt and Kyle up here. Oh, that's adorable. Don't know who's second. But we got an entire fuel run here to make up time. Our axle's okay. We don't got to worry about that. Kurt tried to make a pass on me, but not going to work. Mears for Kamikaze. I think he was in chat. The one time he's in chat and I was in the bathroom, and he said that he liked the pause menu. God damn it. Where is he? He's probably lurking. He's probably lurking. Just watching it at work. Or something, I don't know.
Awesome draft, buddy. Great control.
Yeah, Kyle almost won the 500. Yeah, I mean, if it was if it was actually supposed to end at 200 laps, he would have.
Inside.
Jeff Gordon's up there, huh?
Inside's clear.
So does this mean at this stage Briscoe's gonna win? Yeah, I think so. From what the game is saying, either that or Byron. Those are like 2 of the. I don't know. You never know with Auto Club, and especially the Gen 7 cars. It seems like anything's possible. So it would be. It wouldn't surprise me if Briscoe's just really fast here. I'm just like a 39 car that just kind of here to spoil the fun because there's really no 39 real life equivalent car. So. I don't know. So we're at 154. We got 30 in the fuel, so we'll be pitting with about around 1 lap 184, lap 183. So, yeah, everyone should be good to make it on 1 more stop. It just depends on how early they pit. That's really my biggest worry. You could say Harvick since... well, yeah, but I don't really want to count myself. I usually don't do that because I don't think that's fair. But if they coincidentally win in the car that I picked, then, yes. Which I think, ironically enough, when I raced at Kansas, I think I raced a Kurt Busch car. And Kurt won in real life, which... I guess technically, was it? No, it was Kansas. Yeah, it was Kansas. So no, it wasn't a Kurt Busch car, but in the Heat 5 like 2021 mod. But I did make the pass eerily, shockingly similar to what Kurt did in real life, which is very terrifying. Also, we're about 3.5 seconds back from Gordon, so we'll see if I can run him down. It seems like we're slightly quicker. Damn, the car. I should have just kept my foot in it so it could just kind of slide off the corner, but I didn't think that far ahead and I lost time from it. Byron second, gives us fourth. One weird thing about Heat Evolution is the roster. Well, with Heat Evolution, they didn't have enough drivers to fill out the 40 car field, so they added in like the truck drivers and other stuff like that. So that's why you have the BKR like truck drivers in the Cup cars and stuff like that. That's why it's like that. Ooh, felt it gets slidey off the corner. I like that feeling it gets though. It's a very nice feeling to kind of comprehend that the car is kind of stepping out from you, like underneath you. The way it does it here is really good. Like I've always said, I've always liked the driving model in this game. It's always really, it's one of my favorites. Not leading by 3 laps. Well, Clayville, I'm not using a custom setup. I'm being like a true man about it. And I don't even think it'll be physically possible for me to lead or get a 3-lap lead because there's been like 7 AI yellows, so I just I couldn't physically do it even with me going like ultimate try hard. Did you see the tweet? I did see your tweet. Unfortunately, I'm not really too big on the One Piece games in general. Like One Piece Odyssey was the closest one that I really was interested in getting. Obviously, I did get it, but I kind of stopped playing it after Chapter 2 just because it just seemed like they're really padding out so much of the story, and it just got, the gameplay was really repetitive, and it just seemed like they were dragging things out. Every little event that happens in the actual, like, main story, they drag out. Like, for example, if Luffy goes into the underground, like, layer, like, cave, they make this into, like, this whole, like thing, but that's not, like, they just drag out every little element. And there are certain moments that they try to recreate from the show that just don't really hit the same way because it's all so abbreviated. It's, ugh. And it's just a lot of retreading just of the main story, just done slightly differently. I'm not too big of a fan of the game the more I play it. Maybe I'll play more of it when I got more free time to kind of just finish it, just you know, so I can get a more definitive opinion. But all those other games I've really just haven't had interest in. Even though those deals are really good, just I don't really have any interest in playing those other games. I generally try to stay away from the One Piece games just because none of them really ever seemed appealing to me. But I appreciate the sentiment, though. It's the thought that counts. What if, do you hate NASCAR that turns it? Yeah, I kind of hate it a lot, actually. It just sucks that the fact that there's, like, apparently they're just doing it just for real estate reasons or just for just for money. That's really it. Just for a big old profit. It's gross. Because there had to have been some way to salvage this track. Like, I understand it needs to repave. Like, it's literally like a 26-year-old surface. I understand that, but Like, literally no way that it could be salvaged. You couldn't pave it, but pave it in a way where it's not silky smooth. Like, something could have been done. But instead, they're just gonna remodel it, re-Frankenstein it into some short track that's may or may not even be good based on how Gen 7 cars race at short tracks anymore. So it might just be awful. And there's so much, I mentioned it earlier in the stream, but there's so much straw manning of, like, people saying, well, you want more short tracks, right? Well, you're getting it, and now you're complaining. But it's like, when people wanted more short tracks, this was back in, like, the Gen 6 like era, when short tracks were really good, and mile and a halves were, like, generally, like, atrociously bad. So that's where the stigma came, because once the Gen 7 came out, and we realized, like, you know, how good the mile and a halves and 2 miles are, it's like, well, kind of the mindset, the perspective changed. And especially, I don't think nobody wanted... Here's the thing, I don't think when people said they wanted more short tracks, they didn't mean like, oh, let's get rid of other established tracks. Like, no one wanted that. No one said that or wanted that. So they're just like making up like fake arguments or fake points that aren't. It's just stupid. So it's a shame. It's a shame to see it go. The last decade have like 10 to 15 years. Well, really since like 2009, 2010 is when I thought the racing at the track got really good. So in the last like 10, almost 15 years, the racing's been pretty damn solid. Even with the horrifically bad Gen 6 550 horsepower crap, it still produced average to slightly above average racing. So yeah, it's just a whole other, that's a whole other rant. It just sucks. Some people are pitting early, which probably makes sense, because they can make it to the end on fuel at this rate, so. Also, we're about like 3 seconds back. Let's see, they want authentic short tracks, not made up temporary tracks. Wait, they want authentic short tracks, but they're making a temporary, but they're making like a Frankenstein short. I don't know. My brain can't comprehend shit right now. Street course would be incredible. I'm gonna be one of the few that probably say the street course is a hellacious idea. I mean, based on just how the layout of the track looks like, it just seems like it's gonna be a worse version of the Indy road course with how tight some of those corners are. A stock car is not gonna be designed to make those type of corners. It just seems like a recipe for disaster, and I don't really got a whole lot of hope. Now, is there a chance that could be proven wrong? Absolutely. But I don't know.
3 back, coming low. Are on the bottom, 3 back. First is leading by 3 seconds. Left side's clear.
They should add IRP or Nashville. Well, Nashville Fairgrounds, they're trying to get that on there, but a bunch of Karens are getting pissed that there's too much noise, so they don't. That's been kind of in like limbo for a while.
Watch your inside. Low side.
Also, Josh Wise passed me, but he's on newer tires, so.
You made up on the driver in front. Way to go, buddy.
Who's the picture in your profile picture? It's hard to see because it's just like, it's like 1 centimeter by. It looks like it's Ryuko from Kill la Kill. I see like the little like red strand of hair, so it's probably Ryuko. Ryuko. I can't even say her name, but it's probably her if I had to guess. That's like the only other character I could think of that has that. So we're 2.5 seconds back from Jeff Gordon. We've closed in. It was like 3 seconds, so I mean we've made progress. That's a wall. That's axle damage, too. Welcome back. Hey, I was right. That's good to hear. That's a show, too, I've heard a lot of things about. I need to give it a watch, but I never got around to it. I mean, it's from the same studio that did Gurren Lagann, so, yeah. Oh, my God. Way to throw away this whole race for myself. That's embarrassing.
30 to go. 3-0.
Gurren Lagann. Gurren Lagann. No, I can't. Oh my god. Can't even say the names. That's embarrassing. But yeah, I love that show. It's from the same studio, so. Yeah, I got faith. It's probably really, really freaking good. Just I haven't seen it. It's made by the same animation studio that made Painting, Stacking, and Garbage. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that seems familiar to me. How am I 12 seconds ahead of Brad unless they all pitted already? I don't. No, that can't be it. So I just don't know. That username of dad. I think I've seen you in Roos's chat before, so that's cool to see you in here. I love that meme. It's glorious. See, there's just random moments where just now I'm a second and a half back from Gordon. I was like 2.5 back. Like what happened? They just do weird things. I'm not catching go. Well, you wait till the stream catches up. All of a sudden, I just gained like a second.
Two back, coming low. Car inside.
So now we got a Nemechek. Give me room. Like you got like 6 lanes.
Car in front's heading to the pit.
Uh oh, someone's pitting. I don't know who that is. I can't tell. I'm too far back.
Clear left side. Inside. Clear on the low side.
Nobody pitted. My crew chief lied. Thanks. So Jeff Gordon's leading. Stewart dropped back down a second. And
Very impressive.
actually, I don't know when they're gonna pit. That's the other thing I don't know. I don't want them to get too big of a tire advantage on me. This tire wear does burn off here pretty badly, so
At the full second you made up on the
I think they might just stretch it as long as they possibly can. At least that's my assumption. I mean, I'll be shocked if they pit early. Oh, Stewart's pitting. I'm gonna pit with them. Oh, they're all pitting. Okay, well, I guess I made the right call.
speed.
So, 50 miles an hour. All right,
If you want to go
last pit stop of the race.
fill her up with gas.
At least it should be.
You are, pal.
We'll see how this plays out. We're all gonna be on equal tires. This is gonna be a freaking brawl. It's gonna be a big old brawl between me, Stewart, and freaking Gordon here for the win. I'm up for it. They're gonna give me a challenge, and I like it. Right at 25 to go too when they all pitted. So I was
Safe and smart.
surprised they all pitted. I thought they were gonna wait a little bit later, but maybe they have some kind of logic with their pitting. I don't know. I don't know. You sound like a Logano fan. No, I don't. How? I don't sound like that at all. Okay, well we have. Are we the first car to pit road? Almost. Almost with Jeff Gordon there and Tony Stewart. Okay, never mind. But we're all together. Stewart just checked up. Why? So now it's on. It's on like Donkey Kong. We're all kind of like evenly separated from each other. That's something.
Keep it steady.
209. Oh my lord. Ripping here. Yeah, this is back with the Gen 6 cars. They had, like, you know, all the horsepower in the world. Kind of cut below the white line there, get the car to kind of rotate a little bit there. I mean, it's definitely going to be my fastest lap of the race. Probably not going to be anywhere near Kenz's lap time, so... Yeah, that's definitely a lot quicker than what we were running before.
Great job.
It's going to come down to the freaking wire. Yeah, because Harvick's pitting, so that's going to obviously cycle everything out. So it's going to be between me, Stewart, and Gordon for the next 20 laps. This is going to get interesting. I mean, if lap traffic's going to play a factor, then this is going to get very, very interesting with how this will shape up.
Keep digging. Right side's clear.
I was actually really close to the outside wall there. It's really sick. I mean, it's Scott's speed is he's fourth. Scott's speed is fourth. That's insane. He's been fast this whole race, this whole stream. Ooh, Stewart's in the wall. I saw that up there. That was weird. Now with Quaffle leaving pit road, he might be a lot faster. Same with Harvick, so I'm expecting him to kind of just blow by everyone.
Low side's clear.
Gordon just checked up tremendously. What happened?
The leader's a second ahead.
What on earth is going on? The AI just do... Now Stewart's right up there with him. Now we're all together. What? Gordon just systematically choked this race lead away.
Stay up. Clear low.
And I think Stewart's going to get arrow pushed into the outside wall. No, he didn't, but he was close.
Yeah, that's gonna work.
What a weird circumstance. Like, it's all of a sudden, now we're just all together. It's like it's the freaking Beatles song.
Look easy from up here.
That, when you replay it backwards, sounds like it says, I bury Paul, which adds into the whole Paul McCartney died conspiracy. Why am I going into that now? Alright, 18 or 19 to go.
Inside's clear.
I'm just afraid to be in the draft because I know the car's going to get like insane arrow push, so gonna have to try to stay away from the draft in the corners, but yeah, if Gordon, I mean, I don't know. Just depends on how. I mean, if Gordon does anything really stupid again, might be there to pounce. Oh, just like how we're about to pounce on Tony Stewart for second. Yeah, that was that was clean. Yeah, up to P2.
Left side's clear.
And we're right there with Gordon. We're going to the outside line here. Kind of let the car rotate for a while. There we go. Nice. We might lose a little bit of time there, but 3 and 4, I know we can make it up, or at least kind of hang on. Got Ambrose there. Gonna kind of mess up Gordon's entry a little bit. I didn't think Gordon was gonna check up that much. Oh my god, arrow loose. We just took the lead because of arrow looseness. That was kind of hot. Really wasn't trying to pass him that way. I thought he was gonna clear Ambrose or do something, but he just kind of stayed behind. So that's kind of complicated. But we got the lead. A little sussy how we got it, but we got it almost into the wall. And now, oh, we're good. We're good. Let's see if they can run me back down. Can you imagine in real life? I don't know if the field would be pissed if... I mean, that was almost kind of a Ryan Newman thing to do when I did the gore in there, so I kind of was in character, inadvertently. So we got a 7/10 of a second lead. The wild thing is, it wasn't even a bump and run. It was just, I packed air into his car and got him loose, so... Yeah, I didn't even hit him. That's the other surreal thing.
Stay up top, you're good right there.
Now we're actually starting to, like, pull away. Ambrose is still just in the way.
Come on, you got him.
But I guess the game's going to predict William Byron's going to win, with Gordon finishing second here, so... I guess that's plausible. Oh my god, that was a Larson line if I've ever ran one. And I put it right into the fucking wall. My right side is so damaged I can barely read the third time. Okay, let's not get anywhere near close to that wall again, because I mean we're actually pulling away, doing pretty good, so I don't think we need to go that hardcore. We all have even tires, so we should be fine. Ambrose is gonna probably hold them up, so that's even better for us.
You having fun out there?
Now he's about half a second back. He's gonna clear Ambrose. Same with Stewart. They're still there. They can just, I don't know. They have a shot still, so I still gotta be on my A game here and really, go all out. But Stewart and Gordon are just now duking it out, so I guess now it's the battle of who's apparently going to win in real life, so it's either going to be William Byron or Chase Briscoe, so that's on the line. I did not trust that 7 car. I don't know what he was going to do, but Gordon actually got a really good run through there. Oh, car getting a little sideways. I saw it.
Keep digging, buddy. Not over yet.
Worst NASCAR driver in history. Man, there's so many. There's so many. Maybe Riley Herbst is up there. I don't know. There's a lot to pick from. Danica's definitely up there in the Cup Series side of things, but I wouldn't say like of all time. Of all time, such a broad thing. That would be, well, okay. He said NASCAR, so yeah, I would consider Danica being up there. Kevin Conway, ooh, that's an even better one. Well, getting a top 10 at Daytona when the whole field explodes isn't really an impressive feat, so he's going to have to get like a top 10 at a track where it actually matters, or a track that actually requires a lot more like skill and talent for me to be impressed with a top 10 run. So he's got some ways to go. Why is what happened to Gordon? Why did they do this? They just stopped. Now I'm just 2 seconds ahead of him, just out of nowhere. Like, when did this happen? Well, this isn't very, very climactic. I was expecting more of a... Wow. Dale Jr., what the fuck are you doing? Like, why did you insist on doing all of that? Well, Gordon's right there back at us now, so thank you, Junior, for sabotaging everything. What a punk. What an absolute freaking punk. That could have been really freaking bad. Oh my god. Dale Jr.'s mad at me for something. Yeah, he basically is. Junior's a guinea pig, had to obey the wishes of Gore. Yeah, it makes sense to me. Trying to not push up the track and run myself into Robbie Gordon, so... We have a good lead. I mean, things are looking good. We don't have to set the world on. We don't have to reinvent the wheel. We just have to get around the track. Not worry about lap cars. Robbie Gordon's going up the track. I don't know what he's doing, but yeah, and we're 3 wide, so hopefully. Oh my god! Oh! Dale Jr. just ARCA braked someone, like made freaking Kevin LePage look like children were. What was that? Who just stopped on track? Stremi just blew up for no reason. And everyone's just attacking Junior for no reason. Oh my god, that took out Tony Stewart too. Oh my. I have to pit. My tires are screwed. What is this? What? My race is... I suck on these starts, so like It's like, it's not enough that we get, like, a yellow. It has to be like, oh, Stremi blows up, just stops on track, destroys Dale Jr., and then Tony Stewart crashes into him, and everyone dies. It just can't be a typical casual wreck. It has to be, like, a spectacular one. Well, I think this is how we're going to lose the race. I don't think we're going to have that car to kind of make up that time, unless there's going to be a lot of people, like, checked up or something. Did Stremi and Stewart both DNF? Oh my god.
Let's go to work, boys. Here we go.
It all depends on how we do this, like, nail the start. Like, if there's a lot of cars that stay out and are on old tires, then maybe we could do something. 74 people watching. Holy Christ. Thank you for stopping by. Like the stream. I appreciate it. It's gonna get freaking hot and wild here with this finish. I gotta get a drink to brace myself. Tony Stewart led after exploding. What? Okay, so obviously Stremi DNF. Stewart went from crashing to now leading after staying out. Well, all these people are on old tires, so we are in really good shape here.
Nice pit stop right there, just like we practiced.
I mean, we're going to have to do some kind of like Hail Melon sense here or something to, I don't know, make this up. I mean, we've been kind of slow on the start, so I don't know if we have enough to make this kind of comeback unless there is some, like, galactic checkups. We might get more yellows from this, too, so that might help us a little bit in, like, the field order. Oh my god, look at frickin' Vickers go. Oh my god, everyone's in the wall. I'm in the wall. Everyone's in the wall. Oh my god, there's just a crash back there. I saw that in my mirror. I was like, there's smoke, I think. I don't... Oh my god. Yeah, that's, oh, that's 34 car. Oh my god, he, like, freaking... Oh my god, he reenacted, like, a really horrific crash here. But we're staying out. And we're kind of... Oh, people are pitting. Alright, that's 2 spots, 3 spots. Kurt pitted. That's tragic, but... That puts up to 11th, I think. Yep, 11th. We are on such a good tire advantage. That was freaking Mark Martin that drove. Oh my lord, he might win this race. Oh my god. Well, I don't think the yellows are gonna stop here. We might get more of them. Oh yeah, freaking David Reagan did a Greg Moore impression. That's fucked up. That's terrible. At the same track too. That oh. Too soon and too late. Oh boy, that's a. All right, let's get by that group of cars. Oh my god, Kane's checking up. Right through everyone. Ooh. That was hot. That was really hot. Look at freaking Mark Martin. He's gone. I don't know if I'll get to him. Unless we get another wreck or something. I don't. Mark freaking Martin out of freaking nowhere is taking to win this race. I'm gonna try to run him down. I don't know. Now, I mean, it's do or die now, trying to, like, just get the car going, so we're gonna have to... I can't believe we made any of that work. That was absolutely... I mean, that was mental. Nice. I don't even care if I lose this race, because Mark Martin's gonna win. Like, I'm fine with this. Mark Martin just rallied out of nowhere. I mean, we got one shot. I don't think I have enough. I'm too far back. It just takes too long for this car to really get going. Damn. Well, there's only one thing to do, is that's to kind of use the high lane. I'm in his draft, too. That's not good. Turn. It was worth a shot. Alright, GG, Mark. We'll bring it home second. What was any of that? We need to look at this freaking replay here at the end of the, like... We need to see this last lap if the game's gonna, like, load any of this properly. Because we really need to figure out, like, how Mark did any of this. That means Tyler Reddick wins. Wait, how? How's a 55 car equate to Tyler Reddick? What's the correlation there? Okay, that's the Dale Jr. incident. So this is the is this another yellow? It's hard to tell, like, what's a... I'm so lost. I am so confused. 55 is close to 45. I'm just gonna attribute to all of that to I don't know what Jeff Gore, William Byron. That's the closest car that's, like, there. I mean, that's actually racing. So this is the restart. So I want to get the proper camera angle here. Okay, this is working properly. So, where was Mark? Oh, he started behind me. How the hell did he get up to the front so quick? This is just the game being weird with, like, the replay and it, like, jittering. So that's the game thing. So there's Mark Martin. Look at this freaking madman! Wait, he made it 4 wide. No, 5 wide? Or is that 6 wide? I don't know. That's a lot of cars wide. He made that freaking work. Because that is currently 4. Then we're 5. That bastard made it 5 freaking wide. At that little bit of a... I'm not even mad. I am absolutely in bewilderment and amaze that Mark Martin literally did one of the most one of the most Chad manly shit that I could ever comprehend. He made it 5 wide, and it worked. And by the time that caution came out, he was already up in the top 5 or something. Oh my god. Oh my god! That's disgusting! So this was another yellow. Mark was one of those people that pitted, so he was on like even tires with us. So Mark, there's Mark up there. Now, I did a move similar to Mark. I didn't even know it, but it was kind of close. So let's really like psychoanalyze this. So I saw Kane slide up, so I kind of just held my line. And I saw... Oh, that was hot. That was such a good move, but it wasn't enough because Mark is gone by that point. I thought my move was cool, and then Mark just goes 5 wide. Because, like, once I saw Mears, like, check up a little bit, like, I'm okay, I'm going to make sure I turn a little bit to the right and just hope it works. And it did. It barely worked, because Stewart kind of was there, but... I thought this was kind of cool, because we did make contact with Mears, and usually when you make contact around that angle of the car, usually they turn right. So the fact I got away with that is already crazy, but the fact I got away with it twice... I was so good. It was such an awesome move, but then Mark just... And by that point, Mark was already gone, and I was trying to run him down, but... We're just not, like, that quick on a short run. Like, it seems like we're a lot better on a long run. And especially if we're on even tires, it's, like, really tough to gain spots and time. And, yeah, these next couple laps, I was able to kind of reel them in a little bit. But to put it into perspective, it is so... You can't be in their lane at all. You have to basically be a lane away from them because the dirty air plays such a role. Like, I got pretty close here. But turn 1 and 2, it just seemed like we just lose too much time. So I was on the high line. I did everything I needed to. I tried to dime in the corner. And I got in his draft just enough. And you saw the car push. That kind of hurt it too. I could have done a Hail Melon, but I think I was too far back. And it's too much of a risk at a track like this. So I just kind of just pushed it off the corner. Even that still wasn't enough, but GG to Mark. I mean, that was... I might just have to get a freaking picture of that. Like, that move that Mark made. Because that... I gotta frame that. So it's always in my loading screen or something. Because that was so... I mean, batshit crazy. I gotta find a good angle of this, so... Yeah, right around there. Alright, let's go to photo mode. Look at... That is 6 wide! Oh my god. That's more than 5 wide! That's more than 5 wide! Wait, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... That is 6 wide. Technically 7 if you count the 38. What a fight. That's disgusting! Oh my god! Look at this. I mean, I don't think it's 7 wide, but that has to be 6 wide. Because Harvick's there. How many wide is that, chat? That is, I mean, I don't even... And that was the winning pass. That's how he was able to gain that many spots. Because by the time he passed, or he made that move, he was like, well, like, somewhere over here. That was, like, the winning move. Like, that was straight up the winning move. And it worked. I stayed up to the high side. Mark had the balls of a freaking, like a small mansion. And I don't know what that means, but... That's a race where I'm not gonna redo that. The magic of that moment. That is so beautiful. I'm so amazed. I'm so proud of Mark. Out of frickin' nowhere, this whole race. He was a problem earlier in this race, too, where he, like, did something weird and, like, whack, like, just wild, so. I think this is just the angle we're gonna have to go with. I mean, it's so nice to have a photo mode where we can kind of, you know, look at all this. But that is, it's so many cars wide. I have to pan back so far to get all the cars in the shot. And of course, Kurt's on the bottom right, just like saying, hey, I want to be part of the greatness too. Okay. That's absolutely... This game, I don't even know what to say. That is absolutely insane. I am absolutely taking a picture of that. Let's change the name. Oh my god, Mark. 1 with we. I was gonna say, oh my god, Mark 1 with that move, but I guess we'll have to go, oh my god, Mark 1 we. No, wait, I have to put... Yeah. Oh my god, That's a glorious frickin' image. I'll know what that means when, I look at that in my gallery one day. That's a hell of a race. We had, like, 70 plus people in here, man. Like, that was all. Like, does this game bring that many people in more than I ever imagined? Or am I just that entertaining? Or is it just none of those? Just title it to Badass Mark. I'm done. I am absolutely baffled by that level of greatness. Unfortunately, I'm not going to know how many laps led I achieved. The 42 car got third. I didn't even notice that. So I guess the game's going to predict Byron's going to win. Casey Mears got 5th. Kurt got 6th. Oh my... I didn't even notice that. So Kurt, I put it into perspective. Kurt wrecked on like lap 5, and he painted the entire outside back straightaway wall. He brought it home 6. Dale Jr. wrecked early on too, but Kurt made it up through the field and got back to top 10. Dale Jr. nowhere to be found. Yep, 34th. A lot of cars on lead laps still after all that. Joey Logano lap down. David Stremme DNF. I wish I knew what happened to David Stremme to DNF like that. I don't know how that happened. But that yellow kind of just broke the complexity of the race, like, entirely. Oh my god, no. Oh my god, I didn't even think... No! It's Gregson. Why is he gonna win today? No. Oh, I hope this prediction's wrong. I didn't even think about it. Oh my god, no. The game's gonna predict Gregson to win. That is the worst case scenario. Oh, that's a bad timeline. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like how that yellow came out. That messed things up. And now we have to like deal with the Gregson win, apparently, in this what this game's predicting. So, that's... Oh, I want to throw up. That's disgusting. I didn't even think about that. Wasn't Montoya a lap down at one point? How the hell did he get up to 3rd? I don't know. Bobby Labonte's up there. Almirola. David Ruderman's up there. What a top 10. And Mark Martin... I mean, I don't even know what to say. That was, I mean... And the thing is, too, it was a natural yellow. Like, it was like an organic yellow in a weird... Well, 55 is close to the rear car, so... No, it has to be like an exact number. It can't be, It can't be like... We can't, like, go like that route. So... I guess the game's gonna think Gregson's gonna win. And that's very gross. And this so I can eat something. Well, you can eat now. I'm not stopping you. I'm not forcing you to stay here. And I will end the stream when I damn want to. But yeah. I wish I knew how many laps I led. So, okay, wait, hold on. So Jeff Gordon got, okay, he got 4. Tony Stewart was up there too for a long time, and I don't know what happened to him. I think he just got completely devoured by the entire competition there, and he got 18th. Casey Kane was running up there the whole time. He got cucked out of all that. Truex got 21st. So yeah, a lot of there's a big old mishmash of cars there. What a freaking race! What an absolute race! I don't even mind I didn't win because that was a lot of fun. This game, the handling's amazing. The AI are wonky as shit. It's like a good kind of dumb. I guess is the best way to put it. When you play Ignition, it's just so like sterile and depressing, and this is definitely a case of like good dumb. I don't know, like entertainingly bad. I don't know, but that was good stuff. So, yeah. And that's it. That was like a 2-hour, 19-minute race, apparently, from what the game was saying. I mean, it just hit over 3 hours, so there's no way I spent... Maybe I did spend like 40, 50 minutes, because I know I spent like 10 minutes on the stream. I don't know the logistics of all that. But, and yeah, just like that, we're back to the main menu. And that will basically be the end of the stream, pretty much. I really don't know what to say. That was really interesting. I'll take a Riddick win and regret. I mean, I would too. So, I guess that does it. I guess, what a weird race. What a weird freaking race for all that to kind of play out that way. I don't know what to say. It was a lot of fun. The AI gave me one hell of a race. I really don't know. That was awesome. That was really fun. Next week I think is Vegas. I don't know what I'll do with that. I don't know if I want to do this game again or NASCAR 15 or Heat 5. I don't really know which one. I don't want to be using the same game all the time, like every week. So maybe I'll change it up. I'm not really sure. But I mean, with how good this game has been with the streams and like the views and people tuning in, like it's hard to not want to change it up or stick with what we have. I don't know. I guess I'll figure it out once I calm down, because that was Mark Martin made it like 6 wide to win that fucking race. Oh my god, Mark Martin. And you know what's even more amazing, if chat doesn't know? Me and Mark Martin share the same birthday of January 9th. And that's pretty freaking sweet. So, that's pretty cool. So, yeah, I think that about does it. We'll wrap up the stream here. Thank you everybody for tuning in like usual. Almost one for Nico. I didn't even think about that. Oh, that makes me depressed. You know what? I think they can accept an L after that type of move. I think they would be proud of that. They would be absolutely like enamored with that type of move. So I think that would be okay. At least I hope so. But yeah, that does it for me. I will see you all in another stream. I don't know if I'll do Thunder of War next week or this week or whatever, but same. Oh my god, you share the same birthday as me. Well, isn't that jeez, that makes you even more amazing or amazingly awesome. I don't know. I can't talk. That's really cool. Now you can see that Kurt win. I'll have to check my Discord for that. Oh my god, I see it on my Discord. That is absolutely amazing. That's really cool to see that. Yeah, thank you for sharing that. That's cool. But yeah, more videos throughout the week. There'll be obviously like a race review tomorrow or tonight, depending on how everything kind of goes out. Obviously, Monday, basically all throughout this week will be a mix of NASCAR Rivals and World of Outlaws. That's coming back. Thunder 04 probably. With the fantasy season, I definitely got to do another stream of that, because I'm only 2 more streams away from completing that. and that's kind of right in line with Thunder 4 like career mode wrapping up. So I like to have those finish at the same time. So that's what's going on with that. So maybe there'll be more racy topics depending on whatever goes on, but that's kind of more of like a spur of the moment type of thing, so it's hard to predict. But thank you everybody for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I am amazed at how well that stream like turned out with how many people were tuning in. That really means a lot. I appreciate it. So yeah, that'll do it for me. I didn't get the new end card that Ultimate Dragon made. I didn't plop that in here. I kind of just forgot. So hopefully next stream I'll be able to put that in there. But well, I'll get that situated hopefully next time. Before the next time I stream. So yeah, that'll do it for me. Enjoy the race. I'm gonna go get something to eat because I'm hungry, and we'll go from there. So take care. Make sure to watch D500 stream on Twitch, or if he's gonna stream it, I'm not really sure if he is streaming it. I don't know, but yeah. But yeah, that'll do it for me. Take care, and I'll see you all another stream. Bye-bye.